All right, so I am thinking. So here we did a little bit of a recap. We remember what happened. You guys, basically, there was a potential ambush that was going to happen by some bandits that were nearby. You found out that Fenner was a part of the situation. Yoel actually got murdered in the night, just the night before. Lauren found his head out in the woods. You guys trampled up the road, separated into two parties where. I believe it was Dagel and Winton stayed for an ambush with Lorne, and you guys fucking took those guys out really quick. Your spike pit actually worked, which was pretty cool. Like a dude fell into the fucking spike pit. It's hella dark. He was no way he's gonna see that shit.
Our shitty spike pit.
Yeah,
might I add.
But yeah, you guys had a successful ambush, and that was pretty fucking dope. And then you guys assaulted a bandit outpost that Patricia located near where you camped out for the night. So after slaughtering all these bandits and loading up all of the loot, which I believe there were some like barrels of alcohol and larded pork, and there was a sack of silver that you guys got a piece of, and and then I think you picked up some items to finish off your armor sets, I believe, so that you guys all have like leather armor right now.
Yeah.
And the weapons they had on them were basically worse than what you had. You realize, like, the people that you were looking at too. You see the status of all their clothes and like just the condition of their bodies. And like these men are like kind of emaciated and they stink and they're very scarred up. And they look like people that you might have seen in a village that was suffering from like lack of food. Maybe. So yeah, you guys are now. It's the morning after, and you guys have packed everything into the cart already to move up, and the cart's like heavily laden now. So the donkeys are having a little bit harder time pulling it. Hobart's actually gotten out of it. He's no longer resting in the back of it. He's walking alongside with you guys, keeping kind of and you see him angrily look over at Winton every once in a while. And him and Lorne have been having a conversation as you guys are traveling. So we are going to just start right away with the travel to Grogsmead. And as you're traveling, you have a chance to pick up some rumors from your comrades. So go ahead and roll a d6, everybody. Let's start that. Killer. So talking to the mercenaries, you pick up a little bit of Nisby. Lets you guys. He tells you guys as you're talking about like what it's like being new recruits on Miser's Mercenary College. They say 1 out of 3 recruits actually die before ascending a single rank. You find out also that they recently lost contact with a captain during a difficult contract in the southern kingdom of Malmoria. One of their captains has gone missing. And you learn that weapons and armor are loaned to the mercenaries unless they're bought from the college, though maintenance of all weapons and armor is free through them.
Nice.
Sick. So you guys, after a day's travel, and this is a good weather day too. There's a certain brightness in the air after murdering a camp full of men and stealing their delicious trade goods.
Drop of blood.
There was something in the air.
As you draw closer to the artery, you begin to hear the river far in the distance. It's a coursing, loud river, and you begin to descend in elevation from the rocky area of Mary Springs as you approach Grogsmead. The air begins to get a little humid. There are mosquitoes and gnats in this area, and you begin to see the small hovels of Grogsmead appear in the distance with a large estate house in the center and an inn, which you learn is called the Hayfire Inn. So you guys are arriving now in Grogsmead.
About fucking time. God damn that fucking... Jesus. It's been a travel, hasn't it?
Well, yeah, we went a long way. Killed a whole village of people damn near.
wasn't enough.
Pat Wilton's shoulder. Easy there, killer.
Oh yeah. If on these travels, I wanted to try to tan my scalp that I took.
Just shave your head.
Yeah, go ahead and do a survival check. Why not? Get that going.
+2.
Okay, 10. Yeah, so you form a pass, like you grab like 4 sticks and use some twine and stretch out the scalp between them, and you have that hanging from your back or something, and it's drying as you're traveling, or maybe you hung it on the side of the cart.
Okay, cool.
You can see that a few of the it looks like there's a man pushing a wheelbarrow and there's a bunch of dead carp that are stacked up in it, and he's walking by you guys. You see he sees the scalp, and then he looks at you guys and he darts his eyes, and then he looks straight back into his wheelbarrow full of fish and starts walking quickly into town.
Cannibal if I've ever seen one.
And
Nisby.
you see yeah, Nisby. Oh yeah,
Can I
Nisby
talk to
turns to you.
Nisby?
Yeah.
Nisby, what happened back there? That was something, wasn't it? That was something
what?
different.
What was something? What?
They're starving. They attacked us because they're hungry, weren't they? Was it malicious?
He says, well, it does look like they had acquired some food already. So likely they were looking for more. There's no telling how many of them there are, but I doubt that where we found them was a permanent settlement.
Is there any brand or anything that they carried on them? Something that would mark their allegiance, or anything that would, if there's any identification to what kind of band they were?
He says, I assume that they belong to a larger band. They did mention a leader, Blood Axe.
Blood Axe.
And while we haven't heard much of Blood Axe, as we've done most of our contracts to the southeast of here, in the areas past the swamplands, the news of Central Medinvard and the upper reaches of the artery, we're not sure too much.
Right.
He says, but I am sure we're going to be picking up some contracts while we are here in town. In fact, we will consider this part of your training.
Oh, can we start by picking up a drink? Where's the closest tavern? I think we need to do a rest.
I have a question. Do we hear do the rest of us hear this conversation at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
And by the way, Patricia and Aaliyah have already just gone off. And so it's just Hobart there. Hobart sits there. He unpacks some things from his bag. It looks like he's like shoving a bunch of silver into one of his pockets, and he just strikes off into town.
Can I say this one thing to you real quick to everyone? Hi to everyone. We finally made it to civilization. Everyone don't kick off your knickers yet. Everyone go their ways, explore town, and we'll all meet here about midnight over there at the tavern, the closest tavern. What's the closest tavern, Nisby?
He says there's only one tavern left in this town. It's the Hayfire Inn.
Hayfire.
That's it. I'm sure we'll be sleeping there tonight, and yes, we'll be looking for work until then.
Sounds about right. And then I want to follow in where Patricia goes, towards her direction. If I guess where her direction
I guess
is.
I'm gonna follow Dagel that direction too.
I'm gonna.
I'm trying not to
Hobart.
split the group because you're saying you didn't want the group to split.
Well,
Well, now you are.
Oh wait. Oh, are we allowed to or?
No, you guys can. That's fine.
Okay. Actually, I am gonna go that direction because I needed answers to questions.
I'd actually like I need to check one thing with DM. My fox hide that I tried to tan, did it turn out?
Oh yeah, you've had that on you for a while now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how
long
long
has
in game it passed.
Thank you.
I don't know how long
now.
in game it's passed. We did the tournament.
I think it's been like 2 days only, so it's probably not ready yet.
Is it succeeding or is it rotting though?
Break glass in my mouth.
Oh yeah, now that you've changed climates, go ahead and do another survival roll while you're here.
+2.
Excellent. Yeah. Yeah, so you managed to preserve it pretty well, and it's getting about dry, but you think it's probably going to take about 3 days, especially if you stay in the humid climate like near Grogsmead.
Got it. Cool beans, yo.
But yeah, it looks like you did a good job with it, and you're going to have a nice fox pelt at the end of this.
Yeah, well, it should be leather by that point, but
So
yeah.
two of you,
even though I
Hobart is
pissed
heading
all over the
towards.
place.
It smells a little like piss. Wilton, what are you doing?
Well, I had to go get an ice pack. My phone overheated.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
That's not in the game.
Yeah, sorry. Where's Dagel going? The inn? The bar? Where are we going?
They're
I'm
following
following
Patricia
What
and
are
I'm
you?
also
What are you?
following there because they.
and Aaliyah.
What are you doing?
I was gonna follow Hobart.
All
Right.
later.
I was gonna follow
They're learning
Hobart. Hobart, but if everybody's going with Patricia, I'll go that way.
Okay,
Sure,
so
Lance
as the three of you, is everybody going? 4?
Yeah, I
4 of
guess
you?
so.
I guess so. Yeah, might as
So
well.
as all 4 of
See
you
where this
begin
party's going.
following Patricia and Aaliyah into town, Nisby calls. He just says, "Well, I'll meet you back in the inn in the evening, okay?" He says, "Drinks on me." As you guys begin following Patricia and Aaliyah, Patricia turns around and sees the 4 of you tailing her, and she signs over to Aaliyah, and Aaliyah says, "You can't go where we're going."
Not with that attitude.
I turn around and say, "That's
I'm not
right. You
wasting my token on that."
you didn't hear her, but you felt it. That means go on, Skylar. It's a 3-person party, all right?
I just
See you later at the end."
I just had a question.
So you try.
Well, shit. If we can't follow her, we might as well just go to the tavern.
You guys want to just
Yeah,
follow
that's
each
a
other
good
in a
Aaliyah,
circle?
Aaliyah says, "What's your question?"
About what we discussed earlier about the Malfora.
Oh yes,
Sorry.
you're looking for some Malfora while we're here.
That's it.
That's the good stuff.
So you guys hear them talk about this, and you know that basically Edgar is talking about like trying to get drugs right now, and Aaliyah says, she says, "Yes, where I'm going to look into it for you. So you'll have to pay me back any associated costs."
Thank you. I appreciate it. And then I
Sounds
just
like a
I take
party.
my leave away because I'm not trying to disturb whatever. I think they're gonna go poop, but I don't know. That's what I whispered to Wilton. That's like I think they gotta go number 2.
Birds of a feather shit together.
Gotta take a shit.
Okay. Dagel, you kind of insinuated that you're gonna stay with them anyway.
I was like, "Well, I see you got there. I see you got business going on there. Oh God, I'll meet you all back at the pub."
Is there like a town?
Who are you saying that to? Are you saying that to them?
Yeah, to them. So I'll head back into the tavern.
Okay. Yeah, you see Patricia sign to you, and like Aaliyah doesn't even have to say anything. You know, she's saying goodbye.
It's
Until then.
like this.
What
What does that mean?
Double fingers. Ooh, she's horny.
Is there a town? Is it like a big town, like pretty decent size?
It's so you can tell that it looks like it used to be larger. There are some abandoned hovels. You can see that there's actually like some dilapidated houses that are beginning to fall apart here. There's even some that have begun to like grow moss over them. Some old stone hovels that have like sunk in and they're growing moss. There's 2 large ponds in town that seem to be teeming with carp, and there's also a few rice paddies, and there's not a lot going on. There's like the big estate, but even the big estate that's in there, the windows are broken in, and the door is straight knocked down, and it looks like there's nobody in it. The town looks like it was once bustling, but is now largely abandoned. There's still a shop as well. So there's a shop here in town, and then there's the big estate house, there's the rice paddies, and there's a small farm as well. And then there's the inn, which is large and still well kept.
No, like blacksmith or tailor or anything though.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like one go-to store. There's you can see the sign from where you're standing. Actually, it says
Oh, it's the
Lavar's
ye old general store.
Yep.
I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna see what goods they have.
I'll follow.
There's
All
no
right.
like. Never mind.
The hell else are we gonna do? Dude, let's go to the store.
All right, so you show up at the general store, and yeah, when you walk in, you can see that Nisby's in there right now, and he's picking up you see him pick up a sharpening stone. He picks it up in his hand, and he just kind of flips it like a coin, and then he nods at you guys and walks out.
Well, that
does that
looks
mean?
pretty fucking cool,
Very
right?
large.
Holy shit,
Better
man!
fucking sharpen your weapons.
Yeah, so you see that there's a man behind the counter, and he's wearing a leather hat. The store is like pretty ruddy, and a lot of the shelves are mostly empty, but you see a lot of items here. Yeah, you see like there's some gear like rations and bedrolls and tents and backpacks and sacks. There's ale, rum, water skins, crowbars, some shovels, hatchets. Sharpening
stuff.
stone, hammer, belt, leather cloaks, sack of rice.
Do you have an inventory list that you can send us?
Actually, yeah, that would probably be easier. So I sent a list of the items from the general store, and it has their price listed after every item. Yeah, so the general store owner, he eyes you guys up and down, and he says, adventurers, mercenaries, fugitives. Who do we have here?
Got a big dick motherfucker. That's who you got here.
Well,
That
I'd say you call us adventurers by
sounds like
now.
a
We've been
coin.
on quite the journey.
That sounds like a token.
I have a question about is the leather cloak do anything specific, or is it just kind of there to be badass?
I'm guessing it adds some protection since it's leather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also helps protect from the elements too.
Okay, but is there like a hood on it? Is that how cloaks work? I'm a little stupid
Yeah.
today. All right, can I?
I asked
I
the
go up
man.
and buy
Go
one
ahead.
from him. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
I don't
No,
remember
you're
who
fine.
we're
No,
talking about.
you're first. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'd like to buy your leather cloak.
Way to be passive aggressive in line, or not Matthew, but Dagel.
I'm
This is, of
I
course.
thought you threw me.
He says, of course, yeah. Can't trust the weather out here. It'll be 6 silver pieces.
Yeah, I put them on the counter. Oh yeah. That puts
All right,
me
yeah,
up.
he slides your coins across the table into his pouch. And
I nod to him in like a thanking manner, kind of like like a thank you.
Says, all right, thank you, lad.
What silver do I got?
Levart!
13.
Levart! You don't remember me. Levart, you don't remember me? It's fucking Dagel, you don't remember me. I can't believe this is what you're doing nowadays. How long has it been, huh? How long has it been?
You're that sin eater, aren't you?
I'm not sitting. Yes, me. I would like to say a good fellow, but the man in the clouds doesn't quite think the same.
He says,
Is that
well,
your
if-
cloak?
he says, if you're back here, he says, usually them nobles, they off their sin eaters when they're done with them, so you must not
Yeah,
have any
but
nobles
what-
anymore.
Yeah.
they must have gone first.
I bet so. Yeah, you can't kill me. Who else is gonna get to those pearly gates without me? I'm a train. I'm just a cab. I'm the horse that gets you right there to heaven. Anyway, so a leather cloak, six silver pieces. Are you sure it's not a bit much? You sure it's not a bit much?
He says, times is a bit rough. He says, look
I
at
bet
this
so.
town.
Oh, I can tell you by the price of bread. But I will tell you this. What's the price of getting to heaven? If I don't make it to the next town, no one else is making it to heaven. You're really going to charge me 6 pieces? 6 pieces. Levart,
Okay, roll
God.
a deception. We'll do that, yeah. Yeah, because you're telling him, yeah, you're not going to go to heaven. Yeah, sure.
Oh, sorry. Is that a D20 or a D2 or a D6?
D20.
D20. All right. Sorry.
Gotta hit that twindo, son. Oh. Oh.
Navarre, what's the best you could do for a good man? What could you do
He
for
says-
a transit to get to heaven?
He says, don't let them at them of the orthodoxy say I never did them no good. And he says, I give it to you for 4.
4? That's good enough for me, man. Guess what? If you're ever on a deathbed, I'd be there to eat the grapes above your head.
He says, I appreciate that. He says, I don't think anybody will be there at my deathbed, but imagining you there.
Hey, that's what best friends are for. Can I get that for 3?
Oh my god.
A man's got to get by. He says, I don't even know if I'll be able to keep this store open. Soon enough, I might just have to leave like most everyone else.
4 it is. I don't have time for your story.
Oh my god.
All right. Anybody
just
else?
Yeah, I'd like to walk up to him and be like, oh shit, well, if you can give him for 4, I'm sure you can do 2 for me, the last surviving member of the Gilmore family.
Okay, yeah, roll for it.
Oh, I got a +2.
Well, I'm sorry for your loss, but Gilmores were a bunch of cunts, huh? Don't think I'll be giving you any deal.
I feel the same way, but how about 4?
Yeah, and he's the biggest one for not telling us he was a Gilmore. This is like the first time we've heard of this. Like our characters actually hearing about it.
He says, listen, I don't make these cloaks. I'm in fucking retail. I buy them. I sell them. You're trying to fucking make me... He's like,
Don't be a fucking Karen, man. Don't be a fucking Karen, where the fuck that means.
What?
I need at least 4 silver pieces.
I can give you 4.
Fucking Gretchen's out here.
Gretchels.
Gretchen.
Gretchel Grandler.
Nick Grettles.
So is that a yes to the 4?
He just goes... Sadly grunts. that would be the caption. Sadly grunts.
John, I think he's gonna tan your scalp here in a minute.
Well,
How about this?
Tan your ass bed.
My buddy John here is
I
a man
never
of
mind.
barter. How about this? How about he trades you his halfway tanned hide and 4 good ones for that cloak there.
I don't want to do that. I'll give
If
you
you
5.
freeze to death, go ahead and go ahead and take that cloak.
I'm not
and...
done here, Dagel. I'll give you 5.
We're all gonna run around in cloaks like a
Okay.
badass team. We should get it embroidered if somebody can. The slop.
How about this?
Pops.
I'll give you 6 if you throw in the sharpening stone.
He says, aye, if it'll get you the fuck out of my store.
That it will, good sir. That it will.
He says, I need this
fucking
silver.
pester. Yeah, pester.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As you're looking at the tools too, like I mean, the sharpening stones are pretty legit. They're just regular, sharpened stones. They're gritty stones, and then you can see the tools that are in there. Like they're of like varying quality. You see like there's a crowbar, shovel, hatchet, hammer, and they're all like very different. Like they have different types of wooden handles, and like some of them are rusty and some of them are normal. It's just like a weird assortment of items.
Can I want to ask him. Are you willing to trade anything for a bridle strap? He's got this bridle strap. I don't know what to do with it.
It's a pawn shop. You're good.
It's a weapon.
Oh, is it a
he-
weapon? Wait, what does a bridle strap look like?
So
exactly?
you show him the strap. So it's part of it. It's part of what goes in like holds a horse in its restraints when you're riding it.
Oh, okay.
I thought it fit on your left hand ring finger.
The bridle strap. Oh, keep that motherfucking thing on me, babe. Dude, so he looks at it and he says, yes. He says, this is broken. I can't do anything with this.
This sucks.
He says, what do I look like? He's like, what do I look like? A fucking pawn shop? Like, what do you kids think this is?
You said that you need the silver, right?
I need silver.
I put a piece of silver on the counter and I slide it to him. It's like, can you give me any information about Malfora?
Malfora.
Where a guy can find it around here?
Yeah, let's He says, I know where you can get it. He says, but the type of people that got it are very dangerous to this town.
I'm at a loss for words today, guys.
He says, I'll tell you where to find them. He says, I mean, they come here to take the tithe every several weeks. He says they actually are supposed to be here sometime in the next couple of days.
I don't know if I have that long. I don't know how long we're supposed to be in this town. Are they the only people that you know of?
He says, yeah. He says them bad ones to the southwest of here.
How many Wait, so he said that there's supposed to be some guys coming in, or just...
Yeah, he said that there's some people that will be coming to collect a tithe in the next couple of days.
Okay. What's a tithe? Is that like a debt kind of thing, or?
It's
like
churches.
It's like paying money. Usually paying money to like a lord or a higher subject, but it can also be paid to like people that are
Okay. Do you know how many of them there are? Like, just maybe like a rough estimate.
He says, "Shit, we think there's loads of them. We only see a few at a time when they venture this way, but we've seen quite a bit of men. We estimate their numbers probably in the 50. You'd have to talk to You'd have to talk to our man in town, though, the big guy, if you want to learn more about them, Brainerd. He runs the innkeep. He's kind of like a town keep now. He's like, the mayor took off with all those men.
So you said he's at the inn?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for your time. And I just walk out of the store.
He's like, what, you don't want a shovel? You don't need a fucking... You need some fucking sacks?
I can't bury 50 men with that.
Wilton can.
I got more than one shovel.
Wilton.
Yeah, what kind of shovel are we?
How much coin do you have in
what
your
kind of
pouch?
shovel are we? Don't worry about my coin. You send fucking.
Stay off his coin.
Yeah, Wilton, you can with your strong knowledge of shovels, you managed to find a good sturdy iron shovel that's in there.
All right, Mr. Storekeep man, give me a cloak, a shovel, the sharpening stone, and an ale. I'll give you 10 silver pieces.
Oh, he can haggle.
He says, give me 11.
Sold. And I give him all my pieces.
Oh, you're breaking my balls, man. Deal.
All right.
I tell look, quit for your head. That's a fucking good deal. I couldn't fucking barter that.
He gathers your items.
Will in the coin.
And he says, okay, now I'm really glad you guys have showed up to town. Thank you very much. It's been so slow lately. He says, now I'm going to be able to buy some food. This is great.
See, look at that. One good deed. Now let's go murder someone unbalanced.
He sells rice and food rations. Why don't he say if he's that hungry, why don't he just eat his own shit? I can't eat my own supply.
He's allergic to the rice.
I tip Levart 2 coins. You're a good man.
Is that his name,
I can
Levart?
pay a fair price.
He says, You're a better man.
If I'd be,
Then what was the point of haggling down 2
then I wouldn't.
coins if you were just gonna give him 2 extra
Well,
coins
see, that's
anyway?
the thing. Now he looks
It's a
like a
great
saint to
equalizer.
him. Now he looks like a saint to him, even though he just paid fucking the retail price.
There's things in this world
He made-
Wilton, that you don't understand. All right, people need to eat.
Can I slam my ale? Is this like just like a one drink thing?
Yeah, so yeah, he says if you don't mind, I'd like the bottle back. After you hand you the ale, it's one of those like a pop top, but like the ones that like lock and unlock. So it's
Oh,
like a
A nice tall
like
can.
a growler.
growler,
Nice.
yes.
Oh,
Nice
that's
tall boy.
That's
Cool.
what I call the shits.
So I'm assuming I got a buzz going right now.
Oh yeah. Roll a Constitution roll. It's only 1 ale, but let's see how you take it like a man.
What is it? A 26, 4,
Roll a d20. It's a d20 for almost anything. I'll ask for a d20 for
3.
dice.
It's shit beer, you guys. Don't buy it.
No.
Weak.
Eh,
Watered down.
it hits you good on. It hits you
Probably
real good on an
really
empty
good beer.
stomach.
Yeah, it's really good. It's opposite. You're fucked up.
It's a
Oh, is
strong
3
beer.
good?
You feel like this one may have been sitting around for a while, turned into more of a barley wine. You know what
Well,
I mean?
That's one of those things when you get drunk and you're like, I'm not drunk. This is weak.
They say, hey, Levar,
I barely
Liver-
buzzed.
Eyes glossed
bro,
over.
but how much you cost
Hey.
for the refill? If I just take one, I did tip you 2 coin. Do you mind if I just take a swig off the old tap, just for old time's sake?
He says, "Here, I'll let you drink some of what I'm having." And he pulls out a bottle from underneath the counter, and he looks you in the eyes with his sad eyes, and drinks out of the bottle, and you just see bubbles going up, and the bottle getting more empty. Then he
About to go
hands
blind, Dagel.
the lower part of the bottle to you.
I take a swig and I give 1 more coin.
It's hard rum.
It's hard rum. Woo!
Hard rum.
Hard
Let's
times
get it
for hard
going.
rum.
It lights up your sinuses.
I'm gonna
Hell
get.
yeah. That's some shit I need right now. I fucking can't breathe.
Hi.
Oh, this is gonna fuck me up. I'm out, boys.
Yeah, you chug the rest of the bottle and immediately puke.
I slap a coin on
Boot
there
and rally,
too, by the way,
motherfucker.
Woo!
That's what I'm talking about. Tastes like
He says, who
home.
who are you kids? You can just throw away silver. You can just throw out silvers like this. Who are you guys? What's going on here, Dagel?
I say
You could-
quickly.
you
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 tell
come
me,
through
dog. You're
here.
fine.
You come through here before. You can barely afford a couple loaves of bread. Now you're coming back sacks full of money. I heard Gilmore burned to the ground. What happened, Dagel?
I tell you what, Navar.
Dude, this is a perfect time to spread around the floppy sisters saying,
What heroes?
Heroes.
I think Dago's a little fucked up.
Run for cover!
I grab
Evil
up.
door
I walk
beware.
up, grab
What are you,
Dagel behind the arm and said,
seeing? Are you
No,
seeing
no.
the novels?
You
Don't
grab
mess
Dagel.
with
Fucking
this
villains
guy
of the
says,
novels? What were the other guys?
We have to just.
he's all drunk and slurring.
Where do you put a bathroom in the same place that you put a bar?
Yeah, I walk up and I grab Dagel into the arm.
I start
Hey,
pissing on the floor.
Don't worry about the. Oh, fuck, Dagel, what the hell? Don't.
Cross
Someone
me!
will clean that up. Not us,
I-
but someone will.
I try to shove him off me. I try to shove him off me and punch him in the jaw.
Oh,
Dick.
he says, "Oh my God, you kids haven't even made it to the bar yet."
That's all right. By the way, when I took off, I
It's
just
just
I
a
didn't add
bar.
that part. Nate, I was.
I mean, do we gotta roll
Daddy,
to
I was
fight
heading to the. I was heading to the inn.
Okay, you
I
head to the
I
end.
didn't finish off.
I just
yeah.
shove him off me. I just want to shove him off me.
Gotcha. Okay, you shove him off you. So you guys are like wrestling. There's puke on the floor.
You want me to roll a rebuttal to that?
Dagel's saying you guys are heroes. You can rebut if you want. He tries to shove you. He tries to shove you off him, but you you manage to grab him and drag him out of the store.
Yeah. Say sorry. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, heroes, but yeah, the puke and the Well, you're in. Someone will get that. Not us, but someone.
I grab onto John's form and say, "You're a real hero. You're the best one I've ever met in my whole life."
So as you're
Jesus Christ, Dagel. Shut
as
the
Wilton's
fuck up.
as
You
Wilton's
had
one good to
collecting
me.
his gear
You're
that he
so
just
good to me.
purchased, and Dagel's getting dragged out of the store. You see the town the innkeep says, he says, "Yep, just it's another one of those fucking days." And he sneezes into a rag, and then he just throws the rag over the puke on the ground. And just like goes back to sitting behind the counter and just like counting his money.
High class shop.
Yeah. So are the rest of you heading to the inn too?
Yeah, I dipped out.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just gonna say you guys all arrive at about the same time.
All right. Okay, sorry.
Oh, did you want it? What?
Oh, I was just I thought we were I thought we were already in the inn, and I was gonna. Why don't you fuck off? I'm really fucking tired right now.
You're gonna get to the inn before us.
Word. Yeah. So Edgar steps into the inn, and through the double doors, you can see that there's a bald man, like one of those guys who's bald just on top and has the hair around the sides. Who's standing behind the counter. He's got like bushy gray eyebrows, and
looking like
there.
What you're describing right now is fucking Frank from Always Sunny. It's Danny DeVito.
Yeah, and he pours you see him like pouring a pitcher out from like a tapped keg, and he sets it down on the counter, and then he just picks up the pitcher and starts drinking out of it. You can see Nisby. You can see that Nisby and Hobart are sitting at a table in the corner, and there is nobody else in this bar right now.
Can I
It's
walk
also
up to
midday.
I want to walk up to the barkeep and what do you got on tap?
Wet stuff.
I definitely don't like it dry.
He says, "I got rum." He says, "I got my famous rum. You never tried anything like this in your fucking life. And I
How
have
much?
ale. And I got water, clean water."
How much for a cup of water and your rum?
Waterback rum. Says, "Yeah." Says, "Yes, give me a silver."
All right. I push a silver to him.
All right.
Ooh, I'm
He
down.
takes
18.
it, he bites it, and then he flicks it into a cup behind him deftly. You can tell he's done it 1,000 times.
I wonder how many chocolate coins he's been into.
He's chubby looking, and he says, "So what brings you here? You with them mercenaries?"
Yeah, you can say that. I'm looking for someone named Brainer.
I'm Brainerd.
You look the part.
That's a no-brainer.
Listen, I'm trying to figure out.
My friends call me Nard.
I like it.
All right. All right, Nard. So,
What's your name?
I heard you're. They call me Edgar.
I'm gonna call you
My
Gar.
friend.
My name's Edgar, but they call me Deep Throat.
Why do they call you
one.
Deep Throat? She already used this token. Why do they call you Deep Throat?
They don't. Wilton.
Are we even there yet?
I heard you're the guy. I heard
Yeah, you
you're
guys
the
are walking
guy.
in now.
Okay.
I heard you're the guy to talk to about Malfora.
I'm the guy to talk to about Malfora? Who told you
About-
that? What the fuck? He's like, I don't deal with shit like that, man. I'm trying to keep order around this place. And we can't start falling apart from the inside off of drugs. I'm already keeping people as liquored up as I can just to keep them nice and calm because we're in a bad fucking way.
I meant to say people that deal with Malfora.
He says, now the only people that got that are those bandits to the southwest. He says, and I mean, if you deal with bandits, you might as well get the hell out of my fucking shop.
I'm trying to. Let's see. I'm trying to scourge people like that from the face of this planet.
God damn.
That's excellent, man. I mean, I was just talking to these mercs over there, and I actually have a couple of contracts. There's not much I can pay with, really. You know, I'm down to the fucking silverware and my liquor. It's about all I have.
I'll be willing to do it for. Wait, I'm sorry. Is this or is this just
Joe, you
a
cut
group of
out.
bandits?
What was that?
Is it like the one that has like a group of them? Like, I mean, 50 of them? Was that the same group?
Oh, unclear, because I mean he's just mentioning bandits, but the other guy did mention they were from the southwest, so yeah, probably.
Oh, okay. Fuck, that's a lot of fucking bandits. I'm trying to figure out, cause
Don't be a pussy.
yeah, but I mean we're untrained. To
I got
take on
a shovel.
50 fucking guys, unless there's a way we can convince
does have a
Nisby and them
shovel.
to help us.
I got my shovel back, boys.
Yeah, we're gonna need a whole fucking crew.
Bolton has a shovel back.
me-
We're safe. We're fine.
Listen. I got a shovel.
He
I got a
says,
wineskin.
he says now we're not trying to start a fucking war with these bandits right now. There's just not enough people to handle it. He says we need to keep them cool. The thing is that they're trying to bleed us dry, you know. I'm trying to stretch our supplies, but these guys are bleeding us dry. They're coming down from they come up here, they demand food, they demand drink, they demand silver. There's only so much that we can make. And, many people in this town have left already. It's like, I'm really hoping that Grogsmead can pull through, and that by the time that war is over in the west, hopefully at least some of our men come back. But for now, we just really need to buy some time. He says, I don't want to start a big conflict with these guys just yet.
Can I interject drunkenly? Sir, you haven't noticed our put together fucking leather armor barely made. We look like bandits, don't we? I say this, sir. We go there, we find the encampment, we go there, we find the bandits, we initialize an ambush attack. I think other bandits are taking them over.
He says, go. Hey, let me stop you right there. We don't need any ambushes. We get aggro with these people. They storm through our town as soon as you fucking leave.
Listen. This is what we
sleep
do.
for the night.
You give him
Take a nap.
You give him your strongest alcohol as a peace offering. Get them all nice and drunk, you see? They all pass out. We go in there, crew of 10 of us, and to go in there, we slit all their throats.
He says,
All
yeah,
50 of them?
Yes. 10 apiece. If there's 10 of us, it's only 5 apiece.
I don't think we can handle this. We might be better off taking this to Nimsby. There might be more people who can help.
He says, listen, I'm not trying to get you to handle this. That's not even what I'm putting on the table. If you guys are mercenaries, like, I have actual things that I need.
Tell us what you need, brother.
What do you... Yeah. Come on, brother.
He says, so actually we got 3 situations here right now, okay? He says down there from somewhere in the south, one of those candle wings flew up this way. It's been staying out in the marshes. And so far, it's just been flying out here, taking out goats and chickens and whatnot, dragging them to the marsh. But we're fearing that it's only a matter of time before it drags away a child.
What the hell is it?
It's a candle wing.
What's a
Sounds
candle
like
wing?
a dragon.
Oh, it's a dragon? Oh, shit. Let's go
No.
slay
This
that.
guy-
Disguised itself as a white van.
It's kind of like a big insect with these really shiny wings.
Oh, nice. That sounds fun.
So,
So we're turning into the Witcher.
so where
then-
can we find it? Do you know which direction it
It
comes
says
from?
just out to the east as you get closer to the river. It says that's where the marshes start. It says somewhere out in those swamps is where it's been flying back to with its prey. We're not sure how many of them might be out there. We think there's just one, but they might all look the same. I don't know.
And if we do this job, what can you give us?
He says, "Well, I got some pure silver cutlery. Not sure what exactly it works out to in coin, but it's worth something. And I also got some fine ale here, and a cask of that might go the right way in the right circle,
I'm game if
Good.
you guys are.
How about
He
a
says,
pledge?
"But I've also got a couple other things though, except you guys
I want
seem
your
a little-
bar.
Huh?
I said I
Just
want
cut
your
right
bar.
to it.
He says, well, if this shit doesn't get worked out, anybody can have this fucking bar. He says, because it's not going to be fucking safe to be here any longer.
Well,
He said, and then he says, up to the north, there's some kind of group that's standing out on the bridge, and they're exacting a toll from passers-by. Already a few of our men have tried to go and collect supplies up to the north, but they're demanding such a steep price that they can't even get over the bridge. Say they got some big brutes there standing with them. Some guy in a mask and some fucking brutes.
What kind of mask?
He says, didn't say. They said it was black, though.
Were the pig
I'm worried
masks
about a
black,
pig
or
mask.
were they?
I'm worried about a pig mask. That's why I asked.
yeah, that's what it sounded like.
You mentioned the pig mask?
Yeah, I mentioned the pig mask.
He says, "Oh man, that's freaky." He says, "I don't think they'd seen that, but yeah, you might want to have a conversation with Arthur, who's been up that way. I sent him not that long ago. He's kind of a stand-in guard around here,
You said you sent him up there.
Well, hey, I'll talk to Arthur,
Yeah.
but if we clear this problem for you, what can you give us?
He says,
Already
"Same
told
thing.
him.
I only got one thing to offer, man. I only got
Yeah,
one
but
thing
how
to
about a
offer."
cut of the supplies that get traveled through there?
What do you mean?
A cut of the profits. Come on now, you know what I mean.
Do you understand what kind of situation we're in right now?
I
There's
understand
probably
exactly
about
what
30.
situation
There's
you're
probably
in.
about 30 people that live in this entire town. A lot of the children are starving. All the fighting men have gone off to the west, and a lot of our working men too. We're doing what we can just to produce enough carp and rice to survive, as we're being squeezed on both sides by fucking bandits. And you
Well,
want
I'm
to
not
take
saying-
what little extra we
I'm
have?
not gonna say I'm gonna take your food. I'm saying if any valuables come through.
Like what? What kind of promise do you want me
I
to
don't know.
make?
Maybe
you?
I need a new sword.
I butt in. Hey, we'll take it. We'll fucking take it. We're the best, but we're heroes.
What's
We're
the
fucking
third?
heroes.
What's
We
the
take
third?
it. There's no.
Twist?
We'll take it. We'll take it. Signed off. Exclusively Dagel.
As you ask him, like, what's the third? He says, I don't think I trust you guys with that. You guys have already proved that you're.
You guys were gonna have to pay. We're over here trying to barter with stuff with no fucking. We have
No
like,
background. No nothing.
Well,
Yeah, we
how
haven't
about
done
this?
anything
We're
to
strangers.
prove
we
that
clear
we are
something up for
anything.
you, and then
keep
you tell
asking
us
for
your
shit.
third thing.
Can we rest again before we go off, just so I can be sober up?
We'll definitely rest.
Yeah, actually,
You guys have plenty of time. So
plan to bring
Nisby
this
shows
to-
up behind you.
Yeah, I
Nisby
plan-
shows up
I-
behind you
yeah.
guys, and he says, like, "Are you guys giving Brainerd here a hard time?"
can I down my shot now? I
his-
don't think I did.
He puts his hand on your guys' shoulders, like he's leaning on you guys, and he reaches around you and he grabs Brainerd's jug and he takes a sip out of it and puts it down.
It's his boy. It's his boy. You guys fuck around with this boy.
Ooh, Nipsey.
We were just asking him a couple of questions.
He says, "Oh."
Did I drink the shot? I don't think I did, right?
Well, merely negotiating.
Probably did.
It says, so Nisby looks at you and John and he goes, says, "Not even a full-fledged mercenary and already assuming that you can place bids under a superior. Not prudent of you, John." He says,
Yes.
come over here and we'll discuss the contracts. I've already accepted all three.
Well, that sounds nice.
I'm gonna turn to Wilton again and be like, John's gonna get a spanking.
We're not known yet. And we're already trying to talk big.
Yeah.
We gotta
I mean,
get
I just
out
went
of
up-
there.
We're cocky, wet behind the ears, fucking.
I mean, I just went up for a
psychopaths.
drink and he's offering me all these contracts. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Let me guess. You said you were here with us.
Well, actually, no, I didn't say that.
Very well. He
I
says,
was
well,
just trying to negotiate a price.
He says, very well. Well, I've already negotiated a price. If you guys would like to, so we have 3 contracts here. He says, this would be a little test for you, all right? He says, I'm going to allow you guys to choose any of these 3 contracts.
Mystery one.
I think he might tell us, so hold on.
Yeah, so he tells you, there's the hunting of the candle wing. Then there is taking care of those that are exacting a toll on the bridge. He says by the way, these are believed to be a different group of bandits that they're not as afraid of. He says there's no reason to believe that they have great numbers, so they're not afraid of taking these ones out if it is possible. And he says, and the other one is sort of a diplomatic mission. The men are going to arrive. Basically, it's kind of like a show of strength. A few of us would go to meet up with those that are paying the tithe, and we're going to need to reduce. We're going to basically need to reduce a reduction in the tithe, so that this community will be less smothered by the price that they're paying these bandits.
I want to go on that one.
Yeah, I'd like to go on the diplomatic one.
I'm gonna go fight that wing creature.
He says no. He says all of you will choose one contract.
Oh,
Okay.
so wait, we all got to choose a different one?
Diplomatic then.
Yeah, I'm going diplomatic.
Okay.
He
He says
okay.
very well. He says so. The goal here is he says,
Huzzah!
don't. He says try not to get into any fights. Don't kill anyone. He says, but the price must be reduced. You must show your strength.
Oh, wait.
How long has time passed between this and the thing? The contract?
Well, we were just discussing
What?
the contract. We could wait till tomorrow to do it.
Yeah, I was just wondering the time before. Okay.
Unless
Where
we schedule
where
it
is
at a
this?
certain
Where
time,
would
it's up to
where do
DM.
we have to travel to for this?
He says they'll come up to the outskirts of the town just to the south. He says there's a lookout stone that way where they usually meet to do the exchange. He says you'll be going there. We'd like you to camp out the night before, as they'll be coming in the following morning.
Will do.
So, real quick, sorry. So we're all choosing a different contract and going
No,
out?
we're all going on the same one.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
Yeah, he's offering you guys as a
Cool.
group to handle a single
Yes.
contract.
Yes.
All right.
He says, all right. He says, then I suppose that we will send out Lorne to deal with the Candle Wing. He's faced many of them before. Our college is actually quite near the swamps, and a great deal of our training takes place there. And then I will send Patricia off to see about the bandits on the bridge.
Is it just us going, or is someone coming with us?
He says, no, it'll be just you.
Oh, fuck.
It'll be just you. I'll stay here. Me and Hobart will stay here in town. Hobart has some contacts I think he's looking to see. And then me, I think I'm just going to have a nice rest.
We're
You
trying
do
to...
that. We're gonna get a rest too, the best we can out there in front of the town. But, we'll bring you good news.
All right. Yeah, so he says, feel free to enjoy yourself in town tonight. And tomorrow will be the night that you go camp out at the stone.
Excellent.
I
We'll
decided
see you
Do you have any
tomorrow.
boys?
I
Now
decide to
you-
keep my wits about me, not drink, just save my strength, because I'm
Okay.
well,
Everyone
nervous.
else is not a fucking pussy, Milestone. You're ready to go meet yourself at a tavern? We'll definitely find our warrior stuff there, and
Hey,
we'll find.
I'll be right
contracts.
back.
Let's go.
If I'm not mistaken, Nisby said the drinks were on him, right?
Oh,
You did.
yes.
All
Yes, they
right.
are.
Hey,
Do
Dungeon
the-
Daddy, I have a
Whatever
question real
fucking
quick.
drink you want.
Does
Yeah.
the cloak raise our AC at all?
No,
Okay. That's what I was
but it will.
Okay.
It'll help. It'll help protect from the elements, which will prevent exhaustion in the future if you're
I
wearing.
do have
it.
And
a
a-
plus 3
and a
from
hider
that. I
face
didn't
in
add
case
on
of
there
a-
'cause I wasn't sure with the
Nice.
leather.
And to hide her
Um,
faces in case of in case
Yeah,
of
it'll-
any type of
if you
notoriety.
if you didn't have any armor on, then it would give you +1 AC. But since you already have leather armor, it doesn't give you additional armor.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
So, what else is in this town? You said there's
Much like wearing 2 condoms, it doesn't make you
um,
extra safe against STDs.
the fuck do you call the bar?
It's
Can't think of the-
Yeah.
Hay
So
fire
yeah,
cat.
there's a nearby farm. There's a bunch of abandoned shacks. There's the rice paddies, the cart ponds, and then there's the big estate house that you guys have found out belongs to the mayor. That's kind of like wrecked.
Gotcha.
Actually, you know what? Can I go to? You said that I want to go to the. God damn it, the wrecked place. Can I go
Okay.
there?
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you arrive. You arrive at the big estate house. It's a it's a 2-floor house, and you can see that the windows have been bashed in. The door is like tore down, and yeah, it's a inside though. Other than like all the damage is in there, it's like a nice wooden floor and everything. It's a nice place on the inside. It's big. All the furniture's been moved out. You can see drag marks on the floor, like they've just been like kind of carried off, and you can see that there is like no furniture, nothing in there. It's like completely empty.
Can I search around to see if there's any people? Like just like
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely. Go ahead and do a like a perception. D20
Damn.
plus
Okay.
your wisdom.
My judgment.
Yeah, you're there too.
Are we all there?
If you followed Edgar, then yeah.
So they're with me. Wait. So wait, what are you guys gonna do? Are you guys also looking for people? Because apparently I'm blind as fuck.
I'm hiding somewhere in the house.
Yeah,
Waiting to
so
scare someone.
Wilton has hidden somewhere in the house.
Okay. I'd like a
Roll
little
a
map.
roll a just roll a d20, Wilton.
Heard up.
Why the fuck
Hold
are
up.
you hiding in here?
Don't worry
He
about
wants to
what
play
I do.
peekaboo, motherfucker.
14.
14. Okay, so Edgar, you don't find him when you look for people. Wilton is hidden.
When we go in, we broke into this house, but it's dilapidated and abandoned, right?
Yeah, Wilton managed to sneak upstairs without you guys noticing.
Okay, but did we break in?
No, you didn't have to. The
We just
windows are
walked
broken
in?
and the door is down.
Yeah, it's a torrid
Okay.
place. I'm trying to see if I can find any fucking junkies in here. It's
I want to
really-
look around for any signs that someone has been living here recently.
Roll a d20.
Look for squatters.
Okay, so you do, man, as you're searching the house for signs of squatters, people staying there, you do see that there was like a fire set in a corner somewhere. It looks like somebody just straight up made like a fire to cook something on the floor.
Okay.
There's a couple of bones, and in the near the kitchen area, you managed to find very faintly on the ground. It's very difficult to see the outline of a cellar door.
Okay, I want to check the fire for warmth, and then after that, I'll go and listen
You
at the cellar
discovered
door.
that the Waltons
I
were gonna
sneakily
haul out
throw a
all
rock.
of these.
The
You ain't gonna
fire
holler
is
at
cold.
your boy that you
It's
found
cold.
something?
Fire's cold. Okay,
Yeah.
I want to listen at the cellar door.
You hear Edgar walking around searching for people. Just his footsteps.
People.
There's there's no sounds that come from there. You hear
I throw a pebble.
You hear a small shuffling of like a rat.
Okay. I
Oh,
leave
Dagel
the
must
door
be in
alone and
here.
go to Edgar.
Okay.
Did you find anything?
I mean, there's a little bit of shuffling, but it probably was a rat in the cellar.
I throw a pebble.
Other than
Did you
that,
say
a couple
cellar?
of cold fire.
You guys, you guys hear a stone fall down the stairs from upstairs.
What the fuck was that? I pull out my hatchets and I go up the stairs, ready to slice something.
I guess I follow him with my short sword, watching his back.
Can we roll to see if we can see what's making the noise?
Yeah.
The spineless little fucking critter that's up there. What was that with?
12 plus your wisdom bonus.
Oh, -1.
Okay. Yeah, so you don't see him when you go up there. Yeah. He's like just out of the way. I can't tell you where he is.
Yeah.
As I'm walking up backwards, back to back with him, I give a listen because I'm not looking because he's to my back, as I said. So I'm giving a listen to see if I can hear anybody shuffling.
Ah!
Or what?
Are you gonna jump out and scare? Wait,
You
who
jump
you
out?
jump out to scare?
I'm
You
also
guys.
looking at my peripherals as I'm going up, but obviously he has the main vantage staring up
He
the
has
stairs.
he has
As
the high
you,
ground. Go ahead and say it.
Yeah, as you go to, so you see Edgar standing at the top of the stairs. You come up behind him, and just as you're like looking around, about to peer through a doorway to the left, Wilton jumps out in front of you both.
I throw out a right hook. I was like, oh shit! Ah!
Roll an attack.
Oh shit!
Did it miss?
It misses.
Not what I expected from
Oh,
you, John.
hold on, wait. I thought you said attack. That was a D6. You want me to roll a D20?
Oh, roll a d20.
Sorry.
Oh, you're right.
That would have been a solid.
Oh, it
attack.
misses anyways. We're good.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Well, you said roll an attack, so I was like, okay, D6. How much damage?
Yeah, you go like this.
Ready to
This is
knock
your
me the
response.
fuck out.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
You just puppy pawed him.
Bam! It's a bam!
You gently caress his chest.
Fuck just happened.
Wilton, what the hell are you doing up here?
I don't know. I'm still drunk from that drink.
You would have got.
Christ, Wilton, I almost.
You could have got your head
Well,
chopped off if I knew how
I
to
guess
use
I didn't
these.
take your head off, but I guess I kind of caressed your titties.
Yeah, you did.
Did you
We'll
find
go for
anything
another
up here,
fuel?
Wilton?
I don't know. I wasn't looking. I was just hiding in this cabinet.
What is wrong with you, you stupid fuck?
I say we split up here and try to see if we can find anything.
I search.
By the way, am I
God.
in this house as well, guys? Sorry.
Yeah, if you followed him in, then yeah.
I think. I
Wait, scratch that. Let's not look yet. Let's all hide from Dagel and see if we can find
Among this house.
I go back into my spot.
Can I roll?
What do we roll to see if we can
Can I roll a
hide?
perception check?
Roll a d20 plus your dex to try to hide before Dagel comes into the house.
I got a 14 and my dexterity is a -2. Damn.
No, you guys are all here.
Dagel,
I got a 15 and my dex
I'm
is
just
a
like,
+2.
hi.
Yeah. So
This Dagel
Dagel,
just drunkenly comes in here and points at everyone.
I walk in there and I say,
Yeah.
knock twice. If you could hear me, you fucking ghost.
you can hear them giggling and like loudly moving around upstairs.
What's it, Edgar and Dagel? Oh.
Yeah, you
Am
just.
I
Dagel,
being
you-
stealthy, Nate?
You
I
hear
got-
him
I-
say it. Yeah, so you can't be seen, but he knows where you are now.
Oh, okay.
That's weird. I
like,
did imagine.
hear him,
I did
that-
imagine on the other side there's a tickle machine.
That's what I'm sitting there whispering. It's like,
I sack tap him.
this got really
Right.
broy real quick.
What the fuck are we doing
runs
here,
down the
fellas?
stairs like a fucking train
I don't
and
know. I
goes to sack tap you.
just followed Edgar. I don't know what I'm doing here.
What are we doing here? Can you please inform me? And I was out
Wait,
doing
now hold on.
accounting or
We need to
something.
make sure the sack tap happened.
You're fucking.
As Dagel's
We're wearing
talking, I
armor,
run
I
down
don't
and I
think-
smack him in the balls.
I do a
God.
dexterity roll.
All right, roll
Dodge
dex
that
versus
tap.
dex.
9 plus.
I win.
Oh, he
one.
gets you good.
Oh, get my
This is
tap.
what he uses his 24. All right, so yeah, describe your killing blow, Wilton.
I slide down the banister. And as I reach the bottom, I reach my left hand out and come up with the perfect smack dead center.
Well,
Fuck!
you're sick to your stomach, Dagel.
Dude, if we hit each other in the nuts, it's gotta be called slop top.
Slop chop.
Is it a fucking sport? We're not bowling, man. Why the fuck you put all 4 fingers in there? Fuck.
Anyway, I just look down and I chuckle, and then I look at John. I was like, "Where's that cellar door?"
I guess I'm gonna lead him to it.
I help Dagel up.
All right, so you guys head down to the cellar.
Yeah.
All right, so you pull open the creaking cellar door, and you can see there's like a chain that holds it from like going all the way up, and you can see there's a lock on the chain.
Like, can you explain that again?
Yeah, so you try to lift it up, and when you lift it up, it goes and it gets stuck in place, and you see that there is like a chain that's connected to like a metal loop underneath the floor, and there's a lock holding it together.
Gotcha. What the fuck you think this is about?
There's something down there.
Well, it's locked from the inside. Something's got to be going on.
What is the cellar door made of? Is it made of wood?
Wood.
All right, you guys, we're gonna need something that can catch this bitch on fire.
Does anybody actually have an axe?
Just stop it! No more fire!
Come on, I know
I
it didn't work out the first times or the last 2 times in our life, but I think this might turn out right. We'll take a vote on it, okay? Let's take a vote on it.
I start putting a torch together. No.
Oh my god!
All in favor of the fire, say aye.
No, doesn't one of us have an axe?
I have 2 hatchets.
Why don't you hatchet your ass through this fucking wood?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, huh? I didn't think about that. I just really want
No,
to start.
just want to start another fucking fire.
All right, can I try to bust the wood open with the hatchets?
Yeah, absolutely. Do some strength rolls. Do 2 strength rolls.
He's gonna get a 2.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, figures.
Okay, I'll just do two separate. Fucking bitch.
So
Looks
yeah,
like Edgar needs more turning.
it feels like the beams are very sturdy, and you're not making very much progress on it with your hatchets.
Anybody else a little stronger want to give these hatchets a try?
I'd take them from him. Nice.
All
I can
right.
try something.
He ain't strong.
Let me show you what a ditch digger can do.
All right, roll 2 20s, and then add your strength. Oh, nice.
Strength is
Is Will
minus
gonna
2.
get a crack at it? A bone crag at it?
Yeah, so you managed to split through one of the big boards, and after it just takes a while. It takes you about a half hour, and you manage to chop the whole thing open wide enough for you to climb through it.
Well, Edgar, you're up.
Should use the fire. So, all right, I'm gonna climb into the hole. After I said that, still think we should have used the fire.
So it is pitch black down here. You can taste mold and dampness in
we're getting
this
that black
closed
plague.
cellar.
Oh, we're fucked.
You do hear the sound of a distant dripping.
Hey, Wilton, it tastes like your grandmother's pussy down here. Give me a torch.
I'm trying to see if I actually have.
I'm trying to give us a little camaraderie here. Wait, are you coming down too, or is that what you said? Wilton?
Me?
Yeah,
No,
hold
Wilton.
up. Before I go down, well, if it's dark down there, we need some light. Hey, who's with us? Hey, someone got stuff to make a torch? I can
Did
take off
somebody
my
get a
I can take off my family dress clothes.
I have
He's got a
stake.
sharpening rock.
I have a
Does-
stake you can use.
Can you use a sharpening rock to make a fire, or no? Is that
I have a
different kind of
flint.
thing? Oh, you have a
Are you
flint?
talking
Okay,
about
cool.
like
I
a
believe
whetstone?
I believe
Whetstone is
that
fair.
Wilton
I mean-
has a flint also, doesn't he?
If you have a flint,
I don't
could
think
do-
so. No.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard everything that was going on.
Stake.
sorry,
to,
vaguely. Vaguely,
Wilton.
sorry.
I said we should start a fire to get this door open, but now we are trying to start a fire to get into this cellar, because
Well, just to see down there.
broke it. Yeah, because we're trying to see. I'm down there right now, but I'm not moving until we can start a fire because I'm afraid I'm going to step on something.
He's
give
about
my-
to.
I give my stake to Wilton. You're gonna use your clothes to
I'll be
tinder.
damned if I die before I get
Yeah,
a taste of that.
as the
Okay,
you know,
I
like the
go to
tip wrap.
I go to spark a flint on it, on our homemade torch.
All right, go for it. Oh, yeah.
I got a +2 to survival.
All right, yeah. So you snap off the flint. A few sparks land in the center of the fancy frilly dance clothing, and it catches flame. Without
somebody
oil,
hand me that.
Without oil, this torch probably won't last too long, though.
Yeah.
Somebody want to hand it to me, or are you guys coming down here with me?
Wilton has
Yeah.
it. I'm behind
Yeah,
Wilton.
I'm crawling down with the torch and.
Wait! There could be spiders down there.
I continue going down.
You fucking madman.
You hear the sounds of your own heartbeats, the footsteps of your friends, and the distant dripping of water. You see cobwebs all around and moss growing up the walls of the abandoned cellar. And against the distant wall, the far wall, you can see that there's water leaking down from what looks like just a stone ceiling, and you can see that it's dripping onto a rusty iron safe. You can see against the left side wall in the firelight that there are some shackles. And it looks like there are like 4 skeletal men that are like attached by shackles to the wall.
I turn to Will, and I'm like,
I'd like to look around
for.
for torches down here to possibly light.
Okay, yeah. So you do find a one torch that's entirely covered in mold on the top of it. It seems to have gotten like really moist, and there's mold growing on it. Ew. And there are a couple of sconces though.
Yeah.
Also, can I tunnel after them, knowing that they cleared the way for the cobwebs?
Yes.
Okay.
You're making a point that you're afraid of spiders.
I'm not afraid of spiders, but I just dislike them, okay? My character is not afraid of spiders, he just doesn't like them, is what he'd admit.
I'm a real man. I'm not afraid of anything. I'm just kidding. I don't like spiders either. They freak me out. Snakes do too.
I'm not too bad at snakes, but let's get to it, bruh.
Okay.
All right.
What do you do,
guys? Let's try to light this up. Wait, you found torches, John?
I did some sconces. So we light the sconces up.
Yeah, let's light them up and see. That way we know the entire area. So
light
we don't
the sconces first,
on.
and then try to light the moldy thing. Maybe it'll light. Who knows?
All right. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, high or low, guys?
Low.
For all of us?
Hi. Shit.
I rolled another 69.
Too late.
Oh,
all right, now you're trying to fuck.
We should get a bonus for that. Holy shit.
We should all get... No, that means we all get fucked.
Okay, wait, so the torch on the wall lights up really sexily with mood lighting.
It puts a spell over all of us, and we start...
The basement dungeon is really 50 Shades of Graying you right now.
Tell me more, tell me more!
So it lights up, and on the inside you can see that there's a table against the other wall, and you can see that there is a rusty butcher knife that's sitting on the table, and there are a few plates, and on those plates are some bones.
I'd like to examine the bones as a butcher to see what animal they're from.
Looks like we missed the buffet.
Do a survival.
Oh wow, I don't know shit.
They're bones, guys.
It's like, hey, my expertise as a butcher will tell you that
they're fucking chicken bones.
You know what? Roll with advantage.
For sure.
Realistically,
They're
you would have
bones.
advantage to something like
that. Yeah. King of the Hill, like when they discover chicken bones in the yard.
So roll again. John.
The artifacts.
Roll again?
Yeah, roll again. You have advantage on this roll. As a butcher, like you should definitely.
So you have a 10. Naturally, you're retarded.
Yeah, so you can tell that these don't see. You can tell that they're definitely not like pig or cow bones. I mean, they're not chicken bones either. You can tell what they're not, but you can't tell what they are.
Definitely
I don't
human.
know what these are, but I haven't seen an animal that has these.
That's because it's not animal.
100%. Yeah, exactly. I really hope these aren't.
That's because it's a human. I tell John, it's like
it's that long
really,
pig.
It's a fucking man.
We're in the fucking Texas Chainsaw House right now. Is what's going on.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, we're probably gonna
This
that
looks-
skin mask you were talking about. That's gonna be us in a minute.
Hey, that's my skin mask.
All right, can I
go examine the safe.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're both gonna go examine the safe.
The
I keep
safe-
an eye on the door the whole time.
Yeah. The safe is rusty. It has a black tumbler on the front with it's surrounded by numbers that are numbered in the tens with little notches between them, as a safe would be. And it's thick, like coarse iron. It's heavy. You can tell that this safe probably weighs like 500 pounds or so. It's
You're
very
telling me
heavy
it's
looking.
thick and black?
Yes. Thick,
I'm sorry.
black, and it's got some
No, you're
fucking
fine. It's not
real
throbbing, so you're
satisfying
fine.
weight to it.
Right, just
and,
very close here.
Can we? That sounds too cliche.
and it's
Let's go with
it's
the
very
numbers.
rusty on the top too. But yeah.
We can't burn it. That's for sure.
Well, why not? Why not?
Because we're gonna burn ourselves alive in here, and we're all gonna restart as different characters.
Can I search around for a
Right.
combination on a
Sure.
That's what I was gonna say was
like
the
a
cliche
scroll
thing.
or on like a bone or something? I don't know.
100%. Wilton, it's at the bottom of the safe. Lift it up. I'm just kidding.
I'd like to know if there's
She's
an.
fucking rushy. Let's fucking
I'd like to know if
smash
there's
it.
an address to this house.
An address? No, there's not.
Okay.
I don't think there's an
Yeah,
address.
Let's
on
fucking
any of these
smash
houses.
through it.
Yeah, it's 485 Leatherface Way.
So, Wilton,
So Will
you
looks
got a
around.
fucking,
You
you
don't
got a
see
fucking double
any
shovel, don't you?
set of numbers as you search around. You don't see like a set of numbers anywhere.
I randomly put a random combination in.
All right. Okay, go ahead
That'd
and
be
roll
wild.
D100.
That's like a D100. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like a
I don't-
D100.
Which one's the 100 one?
That's
Yeah,
the
I was
last
gonna
one.
say
The blue and the
that's
yellow.
so unlikely. If you get it, girl.
That's so unlikely.
37.
Yeah. No, it doesn't open.
What would I have
I
to roll?
pick up the rusty cleaver
Can't
and
tell
go
you
to
that,
try to
son.
cleave the lock off with the rusty cleaver.
No,
see.
I can tell you.
Well-
You'd have to roll like a 99 or 100, I think, to put a random.
Yeah. Wilton, you got a fucking
That would
shovel
have been
there,
crazy
don't
if
you?
the next one was it.
Wilton, bust the fucking lock. It's rusted. Just fucking thrust at it.
I
for
pick up
about
the
2
rusted
hours.
cleaver off the table and go and hit the lock as hard as I can.
Okay, roll an attack.
Oh.
Can I get one of the
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
So the cleaver shatters on your first swing against it, and a shard of rusty cleaver hits you in the thigh.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, D20.
That's not an artery.
Bye, John.
Well-
You're about to die from tetanus.
You take 2 points of damage, and your leg is bleeding.
Shit.
And
Somebody.
the shard is still inside you too. The rusty shard.
I grab my
No,
eye patch.
I take my dagger. Let me do this. I take my dagger, and I cut a piece of my fine cloth because I am wearing fine cloth, and so I try to make a tourniquet. Do I roll a d6 or d20?
Before that, I try to pull the piece of rusty dagger out with my
You don't want
hand.
to do that yet. You don't want to do that yet.
Okay, fine.
You might. Yeah, something might rupture, and then we might. Lose
Let me
you.
get ready
And-
before we.
Oh, everybody's a doctor, huh, in this world.
No, but we live in a fucked up world where we've seen a lot of blood already. And fire.
I start warming my my combat dagger up in a fire.
You're gonna solderize the fucking wound
So-
with the shrapnel in there.
As you're heating up
Oh.
the dagger, Matt's
Not-
wrapping up the wound. Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Dagel
Okay.
is. Dagel
Yes,
is.
your dagger's nice and hot, and the wound is now wrapped.
All right,
Oh, it's
Pull
already
that
wrapped.
bitch out.
No roll. No roll. Perfect. Okay.
pull that
it's
piece
just
of
wrapped. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Pull the
we can-
piece of
we can
shit.
see- yeah, it's fine. Because it's bleeding. Oh wait, actually you're right. Roll a d20 because we have to see.
Okay. Okay.
How well CG. It's probably fine.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be a pretty low roll.
Ooh.
Oh.
my God.
Okay, yeah. So it doesn't seem that the pressure's staving off the blood flow.
Somebody needs to go get.
I throw my wine skin
Somebody
at
needs to
a.
go get Aaliyah. Does anybody
Fuck
know
that,
where
we don't
Aaliyah-
got time.
Do we know where Aaliyah is?
I
We
throw
don't.
my wine
we're
skin
too
to John.
far.
I said,
Yeah,
"Here,
but
you're gonna
she-
need
she's a
this,"
herbalist.
and I pull the
I don't care if she has
shrapnel out and I
herpes.
burn his wound with the knife.
Oh, he rips. Oh God. All right. Do a dexterity roll. Let's see how this goes.
I got you, John. 7
Plus
plus. I gotta scroll back up. Hold on. 2. 9.
Okay, so he digs his finger into your leg, and he doesn't pull it out right away. He's having some trouble fishing it out. He does manage to yank it out of your leg, but not before dealing an extra point of damage to you.
Oh, my bad.
And now your leg wound is just like nasty open right now.
We-
You're gonna cauterize
we-
it.
Yeah.
Cauterize that bitch.
Oh
That
Jesus,
was
dude.
lost.
All right. So to cauterize the wound, go ahead and roll a d20.
You know, in all fairness, John was about to pull that shit out anyway. 19.
Hell
Gotcha.
yeah.
Lucky.
Dude, that's the
Lucky.
second one you've cauterized. You're
All right.
cauterizing. Cunt.
So yeah, after ripping his leg open, his leg hole wider, you squeeze it shut, and then you place the length of your hot blade over it and sear the wound together, which causes a severe amount of pain. So you take an additional 2 points of non-lethal damage from the cauterization, which I believe knocks you out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he faints
John's out.
as you place it, and he falls to the damp, stony, mossy floor with his pants covered in his own blood, holding the handle of a broken butcher knife.
All
Wait,
right, so
how high up on his leg was it? Because I'm just curious if his nuts are dangling out.
It's in his mid-thigh.
Mid thigh? Damn.
all right,
No
I
balls.
wrap him up. I wrap him up in the canvas I have, and lay him off to the side.
I give my hatchets to Wilt and I was like, you want to try these on that lock? And I step way back. Yeah,
So
are
am
you
I
gonna
swinging
do
these
it?
motherfuckers? Yeah,
Yeah, if
I'll
you want
swing it
to,
at
yeah.
the lock. Fuck yeah,
Wilton's
well.
gonna do it. Okay, Wilton, roll 2 attacks. You're,
2 attacks.
with these 2 axes, yeah. Okay. So yeah, you managed to strike it really hard. You're attacking the lock.
Yeah.
Yep. So the dial that turns the number breaks right off of the front of it and severs the bit of metal it was connected to.
Turns out that was the key.
The other axe, hits the iron, does absolutely nothing to it. Actually shears off a little bit of the rust and makes a little spark in the air
It's gone again.
and dents the axe blade.
Oh shit. These aren't mine.
Well, you're responsible for them.
All right. Yeah,
Anyway.
it looks like these axes aren't going to be able to break into a pure cast iron safe.
Okay, so wait, how
So
heavy
the
is
lock's
it?
off. The lock's off.
Can we
Is
see
it?
if we can lift
Can we
it out of
open
here?
it?
Well, no,
Now
Oh,
that
when
the
you try to
lock's off-
open it, it's still locked shut though. It's
That's
not
what
like
I
a
said.
lock hanging off the side, but it's like a
Yeah,
number
it's a-
turner connected directly to the front
Gotcha.
face.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I don't know why I thought it was like I'm thinking of bike locks where you fucking scramble the little code and then it comes off. That's what I was thinking this whole time. Okay.
How deep in this hole are we? Like, how far is up this where we crawled in the cellar door?
Well, there's stairs, right? Is that how a cellar works? Yeah.
Oh, okay. We
So
didn't just
maybe
like
we can
rappel
carry
down.
it back to the
They
end.
take you one floor up, so they're like 10 feet up, you know.
Well, someone needs to carry.
Oh,
me.
okay. So what I was
Yeah.
imagining, I thought we were like rappelled down to that chain that was holding the door shut. Like we just broke into a little hole and just
Nah,
crawled down.
stairs, dude.
Okay, that makes more sense. I thought we
Maybe
were way
we
more
carry it to
badass.
the end. Maybe if there's something in the safe that'll save the town financially, maybe that's that. So can we say let's try to carry it to the end?
Well, first,
end.
can we scour around and search? Did we already search the entire area just to make sure there's nothing we're leaving behind?
Well,
I
I
hate
searched
it.
around for
I did.
You have
a
looked
code.
for
So.
some specific things, like looking for the code, and there was one other thing, but you guys haven't done like a
For
general
fire
search
sources, that's what
or
you-
looked at any other specific things.
I want
Guys,
to look
we
at
should
the
do a
skeletons that
general-
are chained up.
We should just do a general
I wanna
search
search
real
'em.
quick before we take off.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm searching the skeletons that are chained up, you
All right,
guys.
Edgar, do a general search.
That's up to Dungeon Daddy. Yeah. Oh,
Can I do a perception
Yeah,
check?
roll d20 with your wisdom.
Go ahead. Oh shit.
Wisdom.
Goddamn.
17
Oh
minus 1.
goddamn. We're all checking hardcore.
All right.
I got a
What are you
-1 on
looking
my
for, Matt?
wisdom.
Dagel?
But I got
I'm
a
just checking-
+2 to perception. I don't know if
General
I
that
check
search.
my pockets.
Okay.
General
Dagel
I'm
Dagel
checking my
looks-
pockets.
Dagel looks stupid. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
as usual.
I check my pockets.
So yeah,
Oh, nothing, guys.
you see that the skeletons that are on the wall, their hands are manacled, except for one of them who has no arms, and then it looks like two older and two younger, or two bigger and two smaller skeletons.
You guys,
Oh,
sorry.
They have a collar like around their neck that has mostly rotted, like a leather collar, and the chains that are connected to the wall are severely rusty. It seems like they've been down here for like a really, really long time. When I say a long time, I mean like more than just a few years.
So it looks like
Like they're literally just all bone.
Yeah, it looked like somebody left them under here and they were eating each other.
Again,
Pretty
was
good.
What my
buffet.
take is.
You guys also do find what is it? Yeah, you can see that at the who got that roll? So Edgar and Wilton. So yeah, Wilton, you notice that definitely like some of the bones that are on the table are like from these people. There's a person that's missing a leg. One of the large skeletons is missing a leg, and the other one's missing both of their arms. You could tell that some of those bones are on the table across the room.
He goes white or dark meat.
And Edgar, you see that at the base of the torch on the wall that there is a sigil on it.
Do I recognize the sigil or?
Yes.
It's gonna be the safe code.
By the way,
It's,
can we fix the
sigil says
limbs on the
543.
skeleton?
No, just kidding. Huh?
Can we fix the limbs
no
on the
shirt, no
skeleton?
shoes, no
Can we
service.
lock
You wanna-
them by the joints, or no?
Wait, what's
Wait.
the sim? I'm sorry.
Wait, what are you trying to do, Dick? I'm
Oh,
sorry.
can we lock the bones by the joints on the skeleton?
Lock the bones by the joints. I don't know.
He's
what
trying
you
to
mean.
match them up to see if they're
Yeah,
arms.
can we put the arms and legs back
It's like
on
a
the
puzzle
skeletons
piece.
or no?
Yeah, you can.
Shit.
You can see this guy had a little hand, so he was definitely morphed in real life before he was eaten.
I like puzzles. I don't know if this is gonna do much for us in this Egyptian tomb, but it's gonna at least.
I was
look
just gonna
right.
ask. what
Dagel's in the
sigil was.
background thinking he's
Yeah.
bones.
So okay, so you reconnect the bones to the guy with no arms. So yeah, when you put the leg back on the one that's missing the leg or whatever, so like assemble the bones, nothing happens, and you go and you place the bones together for the two arms, and they slide back into the joints, and it feels kind of like oddly they just kind of like pop back into place and like stay there when you put them, even though they're like missing a good amount of the cartilage that's decomposed.
We're all
and
done
you,
here, guys. Let's go home.
That was very satisfying. No, but you slide the two arms back onto the shoulders of the corpse, and surprisingly, the corpse stirs. The skeleton stirs, and its hands move, and its legs kind of like stretch out, and you see it put its arms up in the air like it's stretching, and then it puts its hands behind its head, and it lifts its head up and opens up its jaw and lets out like this raspy just
What the
sound.
Fuck. What the fuck
I offer the
happened?
skeleton a
That's just a
wineskin.
joke. That's just a fucking joke.
Guys,
You're
I think
fucking
it's
insane. You're insane. You went in there fucking insane. We need to get the fuck out of here. This is no place for no man. No one for nobody. No, we need to get the fuck out of here. This is insane. This is not real. This is not real. No.
Wisdom rolls,
I'm sleeping.
everybody.
I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping right now. I'm sleeping.
Everybody make a wisdom check to avoid insanity. Yeah, so Edgar gains an
I
insanity
got a
point.
9.
Dagel gains one, and Wilton passes.
Nice.
Wow.
Do I still offer my
He's already
wineskin to the
insane, is
skeleton?
why.
Yeah, you do. You're
Nice.
shaking a bit, like you avoid the insanity, but you do feel like chilled to the bone. The whole room seems to be colder, and actually, as it reaches up towards you, you start seeing your breath. So it takes the wineskin from you and it pours it and you just see it moving its jaw as if it's like drinking and you just see the wine like pouring down its rib cage.
Sexy.
His Randy ribcage.
And the thing, you hear another raspy noise, and it puts the wineskin back into your hand, and then it like touches the top of your hand with its skeletal hand, and just kind of pats your hand, and then it sits back on the ground.
Well, Mr. Skeleton, how'd you get here?
It puts its hand on the other skeleton next to it, and you see it like stroking the skull of the other skeleton, and its head sinks down.
I grab Wilton by the shirt. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's get the fuck out of this tomb. Who the fuck owns this? No, Prince fucking died there. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I walk over to the skeleton and I put my arm around him and be like, someone you lost.
I grab Wilton. I fucking close him like on his arm. You're fucking mad. You're fucking mad. I
push Dagel off me.
You fucking probably shoved me off you.
Yeah, so John begins waking up. If you're trying to grab him, go ahead and do a dexterity check.
Oh, me?
No, he already rolled his. His
yeah, I failed.
Okay.
Sorry, I failed.
I see now.
I failed pretty bad.
Okay, yeah, so he just shoves you off him.
I go over to the skeleton. I put my arm around his bones, his shoulder bones, and I pat him and I say, "Someone you lost."
It nods its head yes.
Do you know who did it?
It nods its head yes.
Who is it?
It looks at you with its hollow eyes and goes,
I don't know. Can you show me him?
It goes like this with its hand. It goes.
What does that mean? Can you do it again?
Yeah, he goes.
So for those listening, it's a hand
Like
gesture.
an okay, yeah, like
Yeah.
an okay thing, patting.
It holds its index and thumb together and waves them in the air with its other fingers up, and then points downward into its other hand.
It's calling you a micro dig.
Yeah, we gotta
Can
bring
I
this to.
can I shake
gotta
up
bring this
and
to
then grab
Patricia.
Wilton again by the back of the shirt and drag him out?
Why are you always trying to rip people out of here?
Yeah,
I shove him off me
That's
again.
skeletons. That's skeletons. We don't know that.
That's XP right there.
Try to do it. I get up. I try to grab you, and you fucking shove me off, and I fall down again.
Can I get this Can I get the skeleton as like a summon, like a special? Like, can he be my comrade?
He's trying to get a companion, like a pet.
you can. I mean,
I was originally gonna do that with a rat if I found one down here.
however you want to handle this situation. I mean, right now, basically, there's a moving skeleton. It's attached to a wall.
I'll be back, Mr. Skeleton. I don't know your name.
Guys, what about the safe?
I like
the skeleton
this name.
puts its hands together. And it stands up, or it tries to stand up against the wall, and you realize that the chains are actually like too short for them to be able to stand up. He gets up like halfway, and then he has to sit back down.
You said these chains are like super rusted, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my sword and break them?
Yeah, go for it. Roll a strength check.
Where's it down here? Trying to break shit.
Beautiful.
Oh shit.
All right, man. Yep. So you with your short blade, with your short blade, you swing at the chains and you do manage to break through them, but the side of your sword, the blade of your sword, is horrifically dented.
God damn, dude, these aren't ours.
I throw the sword off in the corner.
Here you guys
I
go.
looked at Dagel and I go, Dagel, bring me back to the inn, please. This hurts so bad.
Can I grab John and just fucking dip out?
No, actually, I'm gonna keep my sword with me.
Yeah, because again, they're not ours. They're
I don't
rented.
do much of that. I don't know if I slip.
So having broken the chains, the skeleton stands up, and it goes and brushes itself off. It takes a few uneasy steps around the room, and it goes over into a corner where there's like a decayed basket, and it starts like pulling things out of it, and it's like all these moldy clothes, and it just like drops the clothes back into the basket, and just like knocks the basket with its hand, and it walks over to the safe, and he like reaches on the front, and then he goes like. He's like pointing at the safe. He looks pissed off.
He was trying to tell you how to the code. That's why he's going like this. He was trying to tell you what the numbers were. I think we fucked up here.
I'll say that's what we get for being overzealous about trying to break into the safe.
Me, I'm not the one that hit it with the hatchet.
Anyway, you can get this open, Mr. Skeleton.
By the way,
the skeleton goes over to you, and he touches your cloak. He like picks it up, and he like touches it with his fingers, and he looks at you, and he goes, he just gestures at it. He's like, and then points at himself.
Oh, he wants some clothes.
I put my cloak on him.
Okay, so you cloak him. Now, obviously looks like a very skinny figure, but is covered except for his feet.
I give him my shoes.
You take your shoes off. Okay, you walk him barefoot. The skeleton is wearing the feet. Now, unless you look under the cloak at its face, you actually can't tell, who it is or what it is.
Now we get a friend.
Now we got a skeleton boy. We need to name him though.
me and is it okay if I drag John out of the house and meet him? Oh, going back to the person that gave us the quest. Was it at the bar, right?
Mm-hmm. So he, by the way, the skeleton, as you guys are leaving, right?
Yeah, me and John. John, are you letting me drag you out?
I mean, I don't really have much of a say-so in it, but yeah.
I pulled out of the house.
Is it just John and Dagel leaving, or is everybody leaving?
Yes. Yeah, I guess John Dagel. Just John Dagel. We're scared. We're scared.
John's ass hits every step on the way out.
Okay, so so you guys, you guys leave the house. You guys are out of the house now. I guess Wilton and Edgar is still there.
Yeah, I was just curious about the sigil thing. Did I recognize it, but do I know what it meant? Like what it was for?
Oh yeah, so you recognize it, and you can tell that it is or actually, let's have you do a wisdom check.
Ooh, it's gonna be fucking like 3. Yep. How did that? Because it keeps giving me fucking low ass numbers like that.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
but 3. You said watch me 3, and then it comes.
So actually,
3. Come on. Now.
I think I messed up earlier because I said that you would recognize it, but I actually don't think you would recognize it. It's
okay.
it is an unknown symbol. So the torch with the sigil, the skeleton reaches out for it.
Oh, for the one that I'm in front of, or the sigil thing?
Oh, I thought you were holding it, but if you're not holding it,
No. I messed up. I was thinking it was on the wall. Yeah, I asked him what it means. It's like handing it over to him.
He points to the little symbol at the base of it, and then he points at himself.
Is this your family?
He shakes his head.
Fuck. I don't know what else to ask him. Are these the people that hurt you? What does it mean?
He nods.
Are they still alive?
I guess he shrugs,
Oh yeah, I guess you wouldn't know, huh? Oh, that's right. You've been in a goddamn fucking dungeon. I'm just looking around. All right. He can't help us carry this. Can me and hey Wilton, you want to carry? Should we get out of here and carry this safe?
It's far too heavy.
Ah, damn. I bet it would have been good with a 4-man group. I'm just kidding. It's probably too heavy. Damn. There's no way we're getting this bad boy open. Hey, Mr. Skeleton, there any chance there's a weak spot in the safe to pop it open?
He goes kind of like rubs the back of his head, and then he just points at the crease in the safe, like between the door and the side. It's a very small crack, but it looks like you might be able to wedge something in there if you
think
could get some
wedging
leverage.
You think that the hatchet? Can I try wedging the hatchet in there? Or is the hatchet too thick for that?
Oh, you can get some of the hatchet blade in there.
God damn it! We should have bought a fucking crowbar at that fucking thing. Okay, I'm gonna try the hatchet. God damn, dude, there was literally a crowbar in that inventory.
All right, do a strength roll with your hatchet.
Oh, sorry,
Give
I
me
was
3
muted.
again. Oh, it's 16. -1.
Minus 115. Okay, so you feel it has a like you managed to wedge it in there pretty deep, and you've got the hatchet so that it's like pretty much stuck, and you're trying to move it, and you just can't get quite enough leverage to pop the door open. Though it seems like it would take a lot of strength to be able to make it happen.
Yeah, fuck.
Big man on campus, and he come over there and help you out again.
Be my guest. And I just like
Your big dick uncle approaches.
I go try to pop it open.
With the axe?
Yeah, whatever Edgar shoved in there.
All right, roll a d20. Strength.
Fuck.
Oh,
Fucking
whoa.
hell.
You can feel the axe blade bending.
God damn it. I yank it from you. This isn't mine.
The whole theme of this dungeon is like, we have to stop breaking our shit.
All right.
Well, got
listen,
any other ideas of shoving there, Big Daddy?
Skeletor. Well, you're gonna
John
come with
wakes
those.
up in your arms, by the way, Dagel. John is now awake.
Yeah, he gives you a
Oh,
kiss.
okay. So am I in town to the barkeeper that gave us the quest, right?
Well, we're not
Am I
even on
back to
our
him?
quest.
We're
This
not on
is
a quest. We just
Well,
we
not a
came
quest,
here of our
but-
own volition.
This is just
Okay.
Edgar's personal fucking shit.
Oh,
I came
is
here
it?
for drugs,
Okay.
and we found something else.
This place. Well, shit. Can I go up to the barkeep? Does he know anything about this place?
I need some
Wait,
fucking healing. Thank you very much.
We went here to. Okay.
What do you guys say
fine.
to him? Yeah, what do you say?
I go up to the barkeep. I go, this man is fucking bleeding to death. He's fucking dead. By the way, you didn't fucking tell me that there's a fucking haunted house down the road. And there's fucking skeletons, and they're fucking alive. Magic is real. The church might be on to something. I don't fucking know. I'm freaking out. And I slap him. I go, this you son of a bitch. There's shit happening beyond our knowledge. We don't know what the fuck is happening.
the barkeep, I think.
Oh my god.
The barkeeper. And I pick him up, and I'm scared. And I go, listen, you son of a bitch. Down the road from here, you had to fucking know. No one fucking moved out there. They still live there. They lived there for 150 years, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. I don't fucking know, but they're there. They're fucking there. The skeletons are talking. They're saying some kind of crazy things. They're fucking saying all kinds of shit. I don't know. Give me a drink. Give me a drink. Give me a fucking drink.
So he pushes over his half-drinking tankard of ale, and he says, I don't know what you've seen, lad, that got you all riled up like this, but it couldn't have been good. Are you all right?
Give me a drink and we'll talk about it.
He says, here, have a drink.
Exhale,
And,
exhale.
and Nisby comes up, too, and he's like, no, what the hell happened? Are you kids okay?
We're about to get in trouble.
I say, Nisby, you don't even fucking know, do you? You don't even know half of it. I thought you were something special, but there's something beyond you. Your stature, you're a strong man. There's something bigger than you. There's something way bigger than all of us. We're talking about the
This is-
forces of nature.
He says, I
Sort of
don't
like-
like the way this conversation is going. He says,
Yeah.
what is going on?
You better
I
fucking
just
talk
looked
to
at Nisby
Hobart.
and I go, I don't care what the fuck he's saying. Can someone please just
Do-
rub my leg?
Edgar
Do I
and
know-
Wilton, what are you guys doing now? Because I need to
Do I-
know where you guys are
Can
located.
I just say this real quick,
Okay.
though? By the way, Dungeon Daddy, before we start, do I know the exact distance between us and the area?
Well,
in the manor? Not very far.
Yeah, the manor. Do I know? Can I say like 5 meters or 10? Do I know the exact like distance? Can I
Nisby
like
should
explain
know it,
that
right?
to Nisby?
Yeah, it's probably
It's
like
familiar.
it's probably like a couple blocks. It's like a short walk away.
You know, it's a couple trees down that way, Nisby. You fucking go there. You think if you don't believe in ghosts, that'll make a believer from you. I dare you. I dare you to fucking go there. And I'm not coming back. You're paying for my drink. You're paying for my fucking tab tonight. Because if not, I'm fucking done, man. Fucking done.
He says, listen, you haven't even started yet. Take a seat here, have a drink. He says, I'll go see what's happening. And he steps out, and where are you guys, Edgar and So, John, you actually don't know most of what's happened in this basement yet. You've kind of heard some weird shit from Dagel right now. He just went
Yeah.
off about like undead.
We're scared. We're scared. We're scared.
Yeah.
So can I
undead.
ask the skeleton to show us who killed him? Can he lead us to him?
He's probably
Like, I
not gonna know where they're at.
Yeah, he's you ask him.
Well, yeah, I know
Yeah.
the little chicken pecking. Which
Well,
got me the
I
farmer.
think that could have been the safe numbers or whatever. The fucking is why he was tapping like he was tapping a fucking thing, like he knows how to open it or something. That's what it seemed like.
Okay, regardless, so the skeleton's chilling, I
We
guess, in
broke
the
it.
bottom. So I guess we're heading back out to go find Patricia. Yeah, is that what we're doing?
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah, she
you,
would be able
Edgar,
to
and the
open that, right?
skeleton are walking up the stairs now.
Okay.
Hey Wilton, I think it's safe for everybody to pecking order.
What's going
That's
on?
what the skeleton was doing.
Never mind. Dagel probably already ran his fat mouth.
Okay, so as you
I was gonna say it's best if we keep the skeleton Skelly over here. If we kept Skellin over here a secret, but Dagel's probably already ran his mouth about him.
We'll call him Scully.
Scully, all right. You okay with that? You okay with that, Scully?
Well, he's
I
down
asked
in the
him.
bottom, isn't he?
No,
Yeah,
I
he-
thought we were taking him with us, or no?
I don't know.
as
That's
you
where I
guys
was
walk
going.
up the stairs, he follows you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Is that okay with you if we call you Scully?
He looks at you and he just kind of like cocks his head. He's like,
I don't think he likes it.
I'll take it as yes.
I think Skellen Heller was better. Or
Skellen Heller.
Helter. Skellen Heller. No.
Skellen DeGeneres. But then it would never be boned.
so as you guys
Patricia.
come out of the house
Just kidding.
with the cloaked figure with you, Nisby approaches you.
My
And
man,
says,
Nisby.
he says your friend just stormed into Brainerd's Inn, started talking about dark, evil things beyond us and our own existence. He said, what is he speaking of? I need to know immediately.
Well, the thing is
He's playing the whole story, and I slop topped him, and then we.
I think that's how we met you guys. No,
And he said, and who's this with you?
well, this is Skellen
we
Keller,
have to give him a
Skeletor. We haven't decided on a name yet.
Nate, you're naming him? What do you mean?
Yes, he's
He's a very docile creature. I don't think he means us any harm.
And so he says to the third figure, he says, pull back your cloak. And you see the thing shake its head no.
Nisby, he's scared. That's all I say to him.
He says, who is it? What is this? What's happening? Who's this
well,
person?
that's what we're trying to figure out.
He reaches out and shoves the cloak back, and he sees the dirty white skull, and it makes a rasping sound. And as soon as Nisby sees that, he leaps forward onto it and he like pulls out the pommel of his sword and he cracks the skull of the creature. He hits it 3 times, crashing the skull to fragments, and it falls limp.
Why? He meant us no harm.
Never getting that bone sword now.
Got locked. Yeah, got locked out of high-end loot. Oh no, I'm just kidding. But you, yeah. So he says things like this don't belong in our realm. He says they must be destroyed immediately. And he turns around to head back to the bar and he says, "Speak of this to no one."
But why?
Okay.
He just walks away.
But why though? I just look.
I
look
collect
at
the
him
bones and put them in my backpack.
All
You have a
right.
backpack?
Yeah, I will have a
Dora?
rucksack.
You collect the man's
You're a
whole
rough rider too,
skeleton.
brother.
Oh, can I put on my cloak and my boots again? Since I guess he's not going to be needing them right now.
You collect the corpse's skull fragments and all the body bones, and then get your cloak back, I'm sure.
And shoes.
And shoes, yeah.
Dagel, how does it feel you committed a murder today? You're an
Well,
accessory to it.
I'm just gonna run the bones back down to where he came out of.
Okay, so Nisby comes back to the bar, and he walks straight up to Brainerd at the inn. And I guess, yeah, Dagel and John are already there, sitting at the bar.
I guess we start heading back there, yeah.
All right, so Nisby walks straight up to Brainerd, and he pulls up his sleeve, and he says, "You need to check your people for this mark." He says, "And I suggest you get out of here immediately."
Ah, shit.
And Brainerd says, he's like, well, "What the hell are you talking about? What's got that lad so freaked out?" He says, and Nisby says, "Don't you even worry about it." He says, "Just know, if you stay here any longer, you and your people, you're in grave danger." He says, I would head out. I would leave immediately if I were you. Grab everything of value and leave."
Edgar. It's either me or you, motherfucker. Edgar.
One.
So are we all together in the pub?
Everyone's together, yeah.
Dungeon Daddy. Everyone's in the same pub.
Mm-hmm.
Edgar.
Can I walk up? Oh, okay.
Do
fine.
you have an air about it? Do you have an air about that conversation? Because I fucking heard.
I go up to Dagel. It's like, what have you done?
So we don't live in a fucking fairytale. Are you a madman? You're a fucking madman.
You go running to Daddy for every problem that goes on.
We don't even know what that was just a bunch of bones talking. You're insane, or I'm
We're
insane.
all a bunch of bones, and
We're both insane. But guess who's gonna live? There's no way that happened. That has not happened. That was not real. That was not real. What happened back there? Something fumes in that cave, in that house. There's fumes. There's fucking some kind of something fungi that happened. There's no way that didn't happen. That was not real.
I am a fun guy.
That was fucking insane. That did not happen. We were drunk. You're drunk. You took it. We drank that whiskey. We drank that rum. That was weird. Something weird's happening here. I don't know how I feel about it.
I'm gonna get to the bottom of it, and I bumped shoulders with him and walked to Nisby. What was that you just showed him on your arm?
I follow Edgar.
He says,
Nisby's like, "It's good. It's really good."
he's eating beer nuts. No, but
Beer nuts.
No, okay. He looks you in the eyes and he says, "Suffice to say, it's not good."
What?
Oh.
He says, "I just don't." Okay. He says, "I just don't know how." He says, "Look, I like you lads." He says, I don't know you very well yet. I don't think that I can trust you with this type of information."
Can you at least give us a reason why you did what you did back
Can
there?
you just tell us after Wilton Green leaves the room?
He says, "A thing like that, as far as I know, hasn't walked the earth for over 2 centuries.
Bone crag showers, though, it's different.
He says, I fear it may be a terrible sign. He says, I'm going to have to consult with some people from afar. He says, before I go raising any alarms, except for, I mean, the people of Grogsmead must leave, though. This place is not safe. And we will be leaving tonight, too.
This
So
is
I
the
take it
second.
we're not going on our diplomatic adventure.
I tell you this. This is the third time I've ever been cut off from alcohol, and it definitely has pisses me off the third time. We don't need here. We don't need to be this hospitality. Let's go. Party at. I don't know. We'll find a place to party.
John has slipped away and gone to you guys' inn accommodations. He's resting in the bed upstairs. So as you guys are just like, talking about everything going on, John has slipped away.
I go find
can I walk
Patricia.
up to Brainer? I want to walk up to Brainer and kind of like whisper to him, be like, what did he show you? Can you draw it? I don't know if he's got a pen. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to-
Let me get my stone tablet and chisel out.
He says, I'm not very good, but I can try. And he grabs a bit of charcoal out from the oven behind him, and he tries drawing it on the counter. And the symbol actually does have a resemblance to what you saw on the torch.
I fucking knew it. Do you know what this means?
Who are you saying that to?
Oh, to Brainer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Brandon says, what does
I
it
put
mean?
my ear to the counter. No. What the fuck does that mean?
Do you know what he's getting on about? All I seen was him frantically show you something.
Yeah, people are scared. Since I haven't been walking the same way.
He says, I have no idea. Apparently Grogsmead's no longer safe. I need to get my things and leave.
Oh, very well. Thank you for your hospitality.
Yes, he's like, he says there are still those bandits minding the road to the north, but I think we've got enough men amongst us to push past them. There's going to be 30 of us leaving this town before first light tomorrow. I knew it was coming to an end. I just hoped to hold on to it for as long as I could, and apparently that time is now.
That's pretty sad. It's pretty fucking sad.
I'm sorry for your. I'm sorry.
Welcome to the
had
club.
come to this. If you need any help,
He looks
I
at
don't
you.
know what it is, but
He
maybe
looks at
you're
you and
all
he-
a bunch of.
He looks at you and he speaks kind of under his breath, and he says, unless of course you think there's a way we can make this place safe.
Let's get those fucking bandits.
ah.
How about how about your meat is 50% off, and maybe that'll definitely save this place.
Do you have anything in mind?
He says, listen. He says, if you can clear up whatever your friend there thinks is, he says, whatever type of doom that your friend is speaking here, if you can clear this doom, he says, then, I'd give you anything I could.
I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna walk towards Nisby and ask him why. There's no way that we can stay and fight this somehow. I hate to see this. Look at them. They're already. They have no moral. They have no morality to be rushed. God, I can't talk. Sorry. Okay, let me recoup here.
Let me take over. All these men that you see forth from you, they have no will to fight. They're nothing. They're farmer. They're kinsmen. They're just people that are just rather feed a chicken. Give them a sword. Give them no land left to farm their chickens, and they'll fight for you. They'll fight for you.
I cut off Dagel, and I'm just like, they have nothing left. This is the only thing keeping them together. Where are they supposed to go from here?
Give them more wine. If we die, we die.
Me and Dagel are gonna get in a Rick
So-
and Shane fucking war out by a fence somewhere.
So Nisby says to you, he says, "Now listen, I have with me on this venture now. I have my wife with me. I have one of my most befriended captains, one of the most important on my team, Lorne, who trains all of our new recruits. I myself am the dean commander of Mises Mercenary College." He says, "I feel it is of my utmost interest to return now to our mountain keep and to begin preparations." He says, "I anticipate returning with a stronger contingent to Grogsmead within several weeks." He says, "But for now, the only thing that I have in mind is I will reconvene with Patricia and Aaliyah, Lorne and Hobart, and we will all leave immediately." He says, "If you would like to stay and assist these people as they make their escape, or if you'd like to convince them otherwise, which I would definitely not recommend, then you are welcome to do so. And you are always," and he says, "so long as you come with good heart and good intention, you will always be welcomed at Miser's Keep."
I tell Nisby,
Tell Nisby.
you're where these men here will die. They're not ready to move on. These men, they can't be convinced. There's no sense in these people.
He says, "By the look in Brainerd's eyes, I think he will leave before first light.
That's
I believe they've
Brainerd.
taken my words to heart."
You think all of these people are leave? You think all these people get away before the first light? You think everyone will be able to pack all their belongings and be able to start a new life at a new town by dawn? Is there no way we can defend? No way we can push against these forces? They're a couple bandits, right? Is there any way we could fight this? Is there any way we could be something better? Any way we could defend? Give these people a little bit more time to move their hogs and their horses out of this place.
Go ahead and roll a not even a yes. You won't get your deception bonus because this is like a persuasion. You're not really lying to him or anything.
Yeah.
Just roll a d20. He says,
Fairy ass hee hee hee.
he says, "Dagel, your unexpected show of heart is quite winning." He says, "But I cannot risk the life of my wife, the life of these captains." He says, "I must be going." He says, like, "They will be in a terrible way." He says, I don't know what would happen at the college if all of us were to die here. Cartwright doesn't have the type of leadership that could last very long. I trust him with us being gone on a vacation, but us being away for weeks, months, or permanently, had we die here in Grogsmead for the dregs of this town. I don't like to imagine what Miser's Mercenary College may devolve into. They may be the next bandits.
Thank you, Nisby. I guess, with no further ado, I'll be heading out with you.
I look at Brainer and then I kind of just lip whatever. I just make like I lip the words "I'm sorry" because I know he can't hear me from where I'm at, and then I just follow with them because there's nothing we can do here.
So how long? How long until we have to get out of? Like, how long until we're out of town?
Now you guys just have until the evening. You can kind of like fast forward to just to leaving. He wants to leave in the night.
I was gonna.
Or yeah, he wants to. No, he wants to leave early in the morning. So you guys are planning on staying at the inn then.
Can I go sneak back to the skeleton hole?
Yeah.
Can I talk to everyone? Can I talk to everyone? It's like, fellas,
I'm asleep.
I'm gone.
this. Okay.
Well, wait.
Edgar. How well do you know this town, man?
Wait, what? Are you talking to me?
How well do you know this town?
No, I'm just kidding. I haven't left yet. I'll wait.
It's
Okay,
not.
Wilton's
There's no
hanging.
friendlies here. You never grew up here. You never went to school here. There's no one here that you know that you love and you can't do without. I say we leave. Sadly, I'd leave.
Bold of you
I
to
think we should all leave.
after everything we've been through. How many
right, Dagel.
people have you peeled us off of who were downright rotten to the soul? And
It's
yet
not
you
worth your
speak to
life.
me about people we know. We leave innocent people here, not knowing
Want
whether or not they're
revenge?
going to make it out.
Ooh.
But you, of all people, the one who stops us from cleansing this world of filth, like the ones that we've met on those fiery, bloody trails.
Do you want
You talk
revenge?
to me about knowing people. We didn't know
Do you
them.
want revenge?
Well, their blood is on our hands, and I feel nothing from it. And I just walk away.
Nolan! No, I call back. Nolan! Do you want revenge? How will you avenge? How will you avenge?
Batman movies used to call me
How
Nolan.
will you avenge Freeman's death? If you die tonight on the seeds of this godforsaken town, there's no one here that loves you. There's no one here that... For hell, they overcharge us for the ale that we drink here. Fuck this town and fuck everything that's in it. It has nothing to do with Freeman. If you want revenge on the church, you want to avenge Freeman's death, okay, I suggest you survive. I give you an order, and I'm no captain here, but I give you an order, and you fucking survive. You live through it. And when we get to the end of this hill, we take whoever is responsible for Freeman's death, and we persecute them to the finest. Okay? Oh, there's no execution better than what we're about to do with that man. We'll find that man. That's an individual. I remember his face. I don't remember his name, but I remember his snout and his snorkel like he's a goddamn pig, and we'll roast him with fire accordingly.
I
we'll
sneak
get
outside.
to this. You stay with me, and we leave this town, but we'll come back for revenge. Okay? Because we are a team. We are the Sloppy Sisters, and we're going to stay true and true together. All right?
I get to
I'm,
be
I'm
You
looking
are
at
now.
the, I'm looking at the ground while he's saying this, and like tears are rolling down my eyes, and then I just start laughing. Brainer, 2 of your special rums for me and my brother of the slop top here.
I'll take a double.
I slay, yeah.
You take a sloppy slug of that delicious ale.
We'll take
I
a
cheers
special
with you.
double.
to
Cheers.
to revenge,
Freeman.
to retribution, to finally getting what we deserve in this world.
And to fuck Belforts. No, I say because fuck to fuck Belforts. I don't know that John's character's a Belfort yet, or I probably ignored it in my head.
No, Belfort.
But-
Belfort is
to fuck the Belforts.
It's the
One
same
of the
thing.
saints.
Yeah, John's
fuck
a
We
Gilmore.
okay. So as
Oh, yeah.
so John, you probably have awoken through this like speech of triumph and come down.
The raging boner. Just like I hear
He's
some-
horny.
Fuck, they're loud. Holy shit.
Yeah, so John stumbles downstairs, and now I'm gonna follow Wilton on his. Now it's evening time, so it's like there's still a light on over at the shop, but he's probably getting ready to close soon, and you can see other men turning in from town. You can see some of the farmers heading back towards the inn as you sneak through town to go to the mayor's house.
I go crawl in that hole again, and I go, and I start speaking, trying to conjure the skeleton again. Mr. Skeleton, are you here? We need you.
There is no answer. You do feel a rattling in your backpack though.
You leave something.
I search it.
Yeah, so your backpack is full of bones and all the stuff you own.
Well, the
bones are rattling.
Vibrators on.
no, I don't have the
Vibrators
bones on
on.
me anymore. I dropped them back off in down in
Okay,
this
then-
hole. That's
then
why I
you-
came
then
back
none of
down
that.
here.
Oh yeah, you went and hid the.
Well, then they're
you
back
did?
in there, dude.
Yeah, after I threw them back in my bag, I went and put them down in this hole. So I was gonna come back to them later. Because Nisby walked away. He said, "Leave them alone." I gathered them up, threw them in the hole.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the bones are on the ground, shaking.
I go put them. I start putting them together.
This ain't Frosty the Snowman.
So you would.
I need
you
my
Build a
hat.
skeleton.
You would definitely need some like tools and equipment in order to like reconstruct the skull as the skull is shattered into pieces.
Gotcha.
And it would be very
Drill.
difficult. It'd be like putting together a three-dimensional puzzle, you know? Yeah.
Well, okay, so if it's just sitting there shaking, is it?
Yeah, it does it for a few seconds and then it stops.
I was gonna say, was it like responding to me, or was it just doing like just a little quick little shiver?
Well, you don't know.
It did it after you said Mr. Skeleton. Are you still here?
Oh, okay.
Mr. Skelly.
Can you hear me still?
Nothing happens.
Fuck.
I'm going.
I take my shovel and I go bury the skeleton. Is this a hard ground or is it dirt? Like what kind of ground are we in?
Yeah, this is there are set stones into the ground. You can tell it's just mud beneath them. So I mean, like, yeah, if you're using your shovel, you could like probably pry a few of these stones, and then dig down underneath it where the dirt is.
All right, I just bury him, or I'll just bury the skeleton.
Poor Will
Okay.
lost a friend today.
So you begin prying away the stones from the bottom of the floor, listening to the drip, drip, drip of the water upon the surface of the safe on the other end of the room, and you manage to dig a hole large enough to conceal the bones, and you place them into it, cover it again, and put the stones back over it.
Beautiful.
And they're pretty well concealed there.
Nice. All right, well, I'll head out of the hole and...
As you begin to step back out of the area, you hear a raspy sound. You hear the...
Here we go again.
Boner alert.
Oh man, if you become a necromancer, how dope.
It'd be crazy. I go
Because I'm
walk
wild.
towards the source.
You hear a rattling of chains as the other three skeletons begin rattling and trying to get out of their restraints, and these ones seem to be struggling very hard, trying to pull at the chains on their necks and escape. They're bouncing off the sides of the wall as they try to get out. It's making a racket.
So the ones on their neck are leather, right? The ones that are wrapped around their necks?
Mm-hmm.
So I have my knife. Can my knife cut through all those?
Yeah.
He's rising the dead army.
Oh my! Why would you want to, my man? Why would you want to?
Yeah, two of them are the skeletons of children, and one of them is a one-legged person of adult size.
All right, so I'll free the children's necks first, and then the adult ones, and then
Who said
and then I still have this fucked up sword. Can I use this fucked up sword to break through all their chains? Do I have enough? Enough?
Oh no! I mean, you got the collars off of them, so yeah, they have the chains on their hands, the manacles. So okay, yeah, do strength check, or do 2 strength checks, I guess.
Why do you look so happy like you're about to start our demise?
All right. Yeah, so you put a few more dents into your blade. Your blade is like it's completely fucked. And,
All right, I just throw that shit to the side.
It doesn't break open.
All right, skeletons, you're fucked right now. I don't have anything to break you open with, but I will return.
We'll be back.
But
with
you guys need to
Edgar's
calm the
knife.
fuck down, so nobody comes down here looking.
Okay.
I throw my canvas over them.
Okay. You throw your canvas over them, and you see them move around underneath the canvas a little bit, and then they're still.
Be still. Still.
Daddy will
And
be
I
back.
rub one of their heads.
Okay. You rub its head, and what do you do?
What did
Yeah,
I
go.
calm them down?
Huh?
Well, okay, so I don't know if are they calmed down, or we still got a bag of bones jittering down here?
Well, you buried the bones, so.
No, I'm talking about the other 3 that are that were moving around that I threw the
Oh yeah,
canvas over?
they're just sitting underneath the canvas.
Oh, okay, cool.
Waiting
So
your turn.
I head back out, and
Yeah, the large one underneath the canvas, it seems to be holding the two smaller ones.
nice. Okay.
Oh, it's a family.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
shit.
Nisby killed old homeboy dad.
As he should have. You fucking necromancer freak.
All right, so yeah, you sneak back out of the mayor's house. Go ahead and do a dexterity check as you're leaving. You managed to get back to the pub without anybody, noticing where you came from in town. You managed to not be seen leaving the mayor's house.
Like manure and dirt.
Nice.
Yeah, he does actually have a lot of dirt on his hands, though, as he comes back into the bar. It's true.
No, why do you smell like dead shit? Dead kids.
You smell like shit.
I fell into pig pens.
We're all drinking, singing a good old shanty.
Bone Crag, we're trying to leave. This place is gonna be burned down by dawn. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
There you go, Wilton.
Just abandoned.
What'd you say?
Well, I can't hear you.
Is it gonna be burned down or just abandoned?
Where? Oh, the town? I mean, we could burn it down if you guys want.
I don't think we should.
We're gonna be seized.
Why stop
just
now
gonna
with
be
their MO?
We gotta get the fuck out of here. I hope you have insurance on your property value because you're
Let's
at the
You just drink another drink and worry about yourself for right now.
So shortly after Wilton comes back to the bar, Patricia and Aaliyah and Hobart all show up. First Patricia and Aaliyah, and then after a little while, Hobart shows. Finally, as it's getting later.
This is getting a real Shaun of the Dead at the bar kind of feel.
But
Hey, Patricia, can I have a
Can I
word?
motion towards Patricia? Can I motion like you ever took a drink?
What?
It's like, so I motion you. Yeah, Patricia, you.
Oh.
Yeah.
She says she just goes like this.
And then I motion over, or I walk over, I move over.
Oh, and then she goes like she goes makes a motion like pouring a drink and then points at you, and then goes.
Okay. Give me your funny shot, because this might be our last drink for the hour.
His name's Brainer, the guy at the bar.
Brainer.
Yeah.
This could be our last drink.
He says,
Pour us all around.
He says, yes, I can't carry too much of this rum on my way out of here, so I'm cracking this keg. You guys can have as much as you like. I'm gonna go and pack my things.
Pack your things, and the best whiskey you have, or the best drink that you have, the most fireproof that you have is less fireproof. Go ahead and use that to burn. We'll set the path.
Hey,
How about this? How about we take the best of your drink, we spread it out across the town, and we burn the fires behind. We burn the farms behind
Why
us.
would we
How
do
about
that? Why would we do that?
Siege. We're under siege.
Ideally, we can come back here someday.
Yeah, when it's burnt to the ground, when it's under new management, would you like that? I'd rather burn my shop to the ground and have a new management come in and take over and tell me where to piss. Okay?
Oh, you guys, I hop behind the bar and I'm just like drunk. I'm just like, hey, look, I'm Bertold. Welcome to the Sloppy Sister. Hey, come here, Wilton, so I can pummel you for talking about my wife.
Oh, my favorite bartender's here. Okay. Bertold, give me a beer. Give me an ale. This one over here, half a glass of ale, because, you can't do
I
that
just
to my
silently
children.
lit myself
And,
over to Hobart and be like, I'm ready to go.
I go up to Patricia.
Okay, so you guys begin drinking. You get a glass for Patricia, and you can see that Brainerd is going over to the other people in the bar, and he's just like letting some of the farmers know that it's time to get out of here, pack your things, go ahead and have a drink on the house. But after that, I'd suggest you get ready to leave, essentially. And
You guys, we're kind of pieces of shit. Everybody's like sad and leaving their home. We're getting drunk like it's a fucking party.
Not me.
Yeah, we are scumbags.
Y'all
Hey,
are pieces of shit.
I say,
I only
you know,
scout people. Other than that, I'm a good person.
And our moral
Drunkenly-
compass is gone.
and I drunkenly tell the bartender, I say, you know, and in times of war, and I've been so many places. Times of war, they burn a small town. They burn behind them. They burn the scorched fields, burn all kinds of stuff behind them. This is no good, no bother, no nothing for nobody. So just go ahead and burn it down. Burn it down. So all drinks are free, right? And we burn the rest. And you got liquid fire right there. You got liquid fire. Go ahead and just fucking spread across the field. Let's burn it all. Let's burn it all. It's one hell of a party. It's like Burning Man, but we don't know what the fuck that is. So let's just burn it down.
The farmers stare at you blankly, and one of them says, "I'll fucking do it." And the other two farmers just are like shaking their head. And Brainerd says, you won't earn a friend in me by burning down all of my memories as I escape. As a fugitive. As a fugitive.
I tell them, your memories are not your memories. Guess what? It's the enemy's memories because they're gonna be owning your bar and they're gonna be serving drinks.
I just want to say, all you crazy
They'll be
folks
serving
always
drinks
want to burn down shit.
out
I
your
think
bar.
we shouldn't.
I also like to burn stuff.
Don't burn
It's kind of
it
a problem of
down.
mine.
He says, what if you start another one of those forest fires like just went through the west here?
That wasn't me. That was me. That was.
I didn't say it was you.
I come up and it's like trying to interrupt Dagel before he snitches on us. Hey, Dagel, he didn't blame you. We weren't even in that area.
Yeah,
Remember?
bro, I was saying it was me. It was me. I tried. I'm like, listen, I grabbed him by the shirt. I go, listen, you son of a bitch, that wasn't fucking me, okay? And I fucking tell you right now, if it was me, I'd burn this whole fucking county down, okay? So guess what?
Yeah,
Guess what,
obviously.
Bob? It's
So
not fucking
as you
me.
try to burn the place down,
I know a little bit. Listen. Guys, fellow men. It's a war tactic. I picked up in my books because I can actually read. Not gonna
I can
flex on
read too,
anybody
you
else.
son of a bitch.
Yeah,
Don't
can
burn
you read?
shit down.
Oh, read this. And I flip them off. Read this. And then, guess what? It's called Scorch Earth tactic. Scorch Earth. They're gonna take this land right here, but they don't get nothing. They don't get nothing
I know
from it. We
Scorch Earth
scorch it.
tactic. I can read.
Burn
These
this
people are
bitch down,
innocent.
and let's have the greatest party we ever fucking had. I grab one of the barrels. I fucking just pour it down my mouth.
These people are innocent. We shouldn't take their homes.
Hobart walks up behind you guys.
The bitch.
Hobart walks up behind you guys, and he looks Dagel in the eyes square for a minute, and he says, "I think I'm starting to like you."
Dude, Hobart! If you like me, you will catch me. And I run to Hobart, and I jump over, and I hope that he catches me. Like I jump sideways, and hopefully, trustful, and I jump sideways into him. Hopefully, he'll catch me like I'm a wedding bride. No homo.
and with one swing of Hobart's mighty blade, he splits Dagel in half.
He's definitely gonna be splitting me in half if he catches me right. Highs and lows? Oh shit. Hi.
She went low.
Woo!
All right.
Oh, that's
so
low.
You jump at him, and he puts his hands out like he's gonna catch you, and he just pulls him away at the last moment, lets you hit the floor.
Ah, my fucking elbow, you dick! I thought you were one with me.
He looks down at you and he smiles and he grabs your drink from off the counter and chugs it and then puts the empty glass back down.
Still a man in my heart, right there.
He says, "Let's burn this fucker down.
Let's burn this to the ground. These bandits will get nothing from us. These bandits will get nothing from us."
Can I walk up to Patricia and ask her about the hand sign?
Patricia?
Yeah, is that the lady who does the sign language?
Yeah. You ask her about the hand sign, and she just does it back to Aaliyah, and she says it means write, like pen and paper.
Yeah.
I stumble by when I see that laughing. And more stupid than I am, Will, because you can't write.
Oh shit!
I just walk away.
Whatever.
Disgrace. Wait,
Yeah.
can I go? Can I go to Leah and then just like?
Yeah, Aaliyah looks nervous. She says, I don't like the looks of what's happening here. Is this town about to burn to the ground? Are we leaving? What is this?
It's hard to say. All I do
Yes.
know is chaos seems to follow us everywhere. One fire, this fire. I cut out
A fire in my hometown, a fire in a forest that I had absolutely nothing to do with, and yeah, no.
Can I sneak back out again?
I tell her
Yeah.
homes. I tell her homes burn.
Well, try.
I just say homes burn.
Can I just stroll out the front door?
Yeah, so Wilton, you guys see Wilton leaving the bar again.
Can I follow after him and grab him by the arm and be like, Bone Crag, what's wrong? What's wrong, man?
Just get some air.
Some there?
Why don't you go
get
back and enjoy your party?
Get it?
Why'd you go back inside and enjoy yourself?
No, I say Bone
the
Crag, get
party's
what
in
you
there.
can because you'll be breathing smoke in about 20 minutes. So go ahead and go back inside and enjoy the party.
That's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go breathe some smoke. I'm gonna go find some herbs to smoke. You know. Okay.
Jeez.
So, okay, yeah, so Wilton is trying to leave and you're trying to keep him there. Is that what's going on?
I just
happened?
told him hey, don't stay too far away because we're rendezvousing.
All right, Dagel. I won't. I'm gonna go take a shit real quick. I'll be right back.